This is for the N-E-W-I. O-R-K, put your hands in the sky. New York, raise them high. City that never sleep, that's no lie. When we're coming out the game and it's over. So nice, put the team on my shoulder. Man, you better know my name, cause the kid got game. MVP, man, I told ya. But the game done changed, cause we changed up the game. Anyway you wanna flip it, I'ma flip it insane. Flames to your brain, so nuts and pain. 5 seconds all I had, man, I had to explain. Yo, I'm representing New York, Harlem. BX, bet you can't guard them. Queens, BK, Charlotte. Yo, I'm representing New York, Harlem. BX, bet you can't guard them. Queens, BK, Charlotte. New York, stand up for your borough, hands up. All my ladies in the front, let me see your man up. Your body representing is never bang up. And I gotta be your man, so we gotta gang up. Oh, New York City, them boys, man, them all about the money. New York City, let me see you stand up for your city. Yo, I'm representing New York, Harlem. BX, but you can't guard them. Queens, BK, Charlotte. Yo, I'm representing New York, Harlem. Hey, everybody know I show this family. Representing this production. BK, Charlotte.
Here, Vaughn, what's good, man? I see you in the chat early. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Brunson with the first bucket of the game after winning the tip. The Knicks up 2-0. How you feeling, man? Happy Thursday. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, and a steal and a fast break point by Mikal Bridges. Hmm, Let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. Doing well. How about me? I'm doing good too, man. Had a pretty good day today. Got some good rest last night. So I'm doing good. Defensive 3 seconds called. One shot tech. Towns going to the line to shoot that free throw. Alvaro, how you doing, man? Happy Thursday. Happy 1st of May to everybody, man. Salute. Let's get this dub. Let's close it out. I'm seeing big things tonight, man. All right. So Towns hits the free throw. Knicks up 3. Brunson drives. He's cut off by Thompson. Sidestep, tries a 3. No good. Rebound, Hardaway Jr. And he puts up a floater over Towns, and that's good. And Hardaway, I was about to pull the trigger NBA TV subscription, but I'm cheap. Hey, man, I understand. I actually just suspended mine. It and Anobi tries a 3. That one's short, no good. Towns rebound, puts it up, no good. Jalen Duren with the rebound. Yeah, I suspended mine until October. So I'm with you, man. I forgot to do it last month because the playoffs, it's just on television. And yeah, that's what happens. All good. And Anobi goes up, fouled. See, was it by Thompson or Tobias Harris? They called it on Thompson. I'm waiting for them to win so I could, get rid of this Scruff McGruff. New series, new lineup. Right now, we locked in. OG hit the first free throw. Hits them both. Mike Breen on the call. It's nice that this game is on MSU though. We get to hear Clyde again. Darren throws it away. Pass a little too hard for Thompson. Bridges in and out with the right. Crossover, drives into the paint. Fadeaway jump shot. No good. Rebounded Thompson. Thompson leaves it for a trailing Darren, who gets a layup to go. 7-6. Brunson getting brewed once again. Mike Breen had made a he had made I can't think of the word right now. Brunson, little spin move, half spin though. It's a baseline jump shot. Knicks go up 3. First 3 minutes expired. There we go. Knicks up 3-2 in the series, and they close it out tonight. Cunningham in the corner, dribbles it up, gets the switch. Bridges is on him. Bridges goes behind the screen. Cunningham, 3 is long. Rebound to Thompson. Harris kicks it out to Hardaway Jr. He tries a 3 now. That's no good. And Tobias Harris with a putback tip for 2. So no Knicks boxing out on that possession. And Anobi in the corner drives. He gets cuts off, kicks it out to Hart. Hart swings it to Brunson. Brunson tries a 3, short. Rebound. Hart kicks it to Anunoby. He tries a 3, and that's good. Right in front of the Knicks bench. OG Anunoby for 3. And Detroit needs a timeout. So after the first 4 minutes of this game, the Knicks are up by 4. Daniel, how you feeling? Happy Thursday. It's good to see you in the chat. Happy May, everybody. It's the 1st of May. 1st of May. We need the Knicks to close this out, man. Get some type of rest before, you know? Don't want to go back to the Garden. We want to fly back on that plane to Westchester and go home, you know? And start focusing on the next round. So, good start to the game, though. Great start to the game. Couple of shots are short. So, you know, I will account that to just warming up, you know, getting into the flow of the game. I really wish Bridges would go straight up sometimes, but Scotty, what's going on, my guy? How you feeling? Happy Thursday, brother. Happy Thursday. How's the weather out there? I know you came to troll today. It's all good. Y'all in the next round. Congrats, right? Or I think y'all in the next round. Or y'all don't. Yeah. I think it's only Houston, Golden State, Denver. Yeah. So, you guys are waiting. Timeouts are a little too long for me sometimes. Fair warning, Scott might be on vicious trolling time today. So, you know, that's as much warning as I could get. Because he texted me saying he's gonna be on stream today. So let's see if he can control this guy. But let's go, man. Finally back at Little Caesars Arena. Pizza, pizza. Is that their? That's not the slogan, right? All right. There's some Knicks jerseys in the arena. Make sure I don't get blocked. Hey, Scott, I can't promise you that. Hey, yeah, I would say maybe a timeout, a minute or two. Timeouts are cool. We don't need to get blocked or banned. But let's have some tough skin. If he gets out of hand, all right. But the Knicks have put themselves in this position, so can't blame anybody else but themselves. But let's get back to live action. Detroit out of the timeout goes with Cunningham, Hardaway Jr. Oh, they're starters. Durant, Thompson, and Harris. Knicks with their starters as well. Cunningham kicks it to Hardaway, top of this key. 3 no good. Brunson finds an alley-oop to Bridges. Good pass. I like that. Knicks up by 6, 14-8. Cunningham pull up 3, in and out. Fight for the rebound. Out of the hands of Darren. Knicks basketball. I like that, man. Brunson keeps his head up. Bridges running alongside him. That's a nice fast break. Knicks with the ball once again. Towns. Hand off to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson picks up his dribble. Finds Towns. Towns now gets an ISO against Duran. Drives, goes baseline, uses all his muscle, goes up, and he screams and one, but no whistle by the ref. Knicks up 8. Thompson and Duran. Duran down low to Harris. Harris backing down Bridges. His turnaround shot no good. Towns with the rebound ahead to Brunson. Bridges now splits the defense and finishes with the right. Good layup by Mikal Bridges. Knicks go up by 10. 9-0 run by the Knicks. All right, Pistons looking to make a play. Cunningham bounce pass to Duran. Handoff. Brunson fighting around the screen. All the way down low to Thompson. He couldn't hold the ball. Trips on his feet. Steps out of bounds. Yeah, I'm not liking what they're doing to Thompson, As much as Brunson somehow gets by everybody, splits into the paint and gets an easy scoop layup. Knicks up by 12. So Detroit losing their minds, man. The pressure is really on Detroit. Screen set by Hardaway. Knicks fighting over it. OG gets caught in the air. Cunningham shot no good, but a foul on OG Anunoby. Yeah, man. Good job by the Knicks. I like Towns being aggressive. I like them giving him the ISO early. I think the first 2 quarters, I feel like you got to go through Bridges and Towns. Second quarter, you hit him with a OG. You hit him with a Brunson. Third quarter, whoever's feeling it out of the locker room, let him eat. Fourth quarter, Captain Tom. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. Mo, what's going on, man? How you feeling? Happy Thursday. Happy 1st of May. It's good to see you in the chat. Brunson fakes the pass, hands it to OG. Corner 3 is good. That's his second of the game. OG, yay! We haven't seen that one in a while. Schroeder to Duran. Dribble handoff to Cunningham. Pick and roll. Duran blocked by OG. I knew it, man. I should have put that on the parlay. I'm bugging. Come on. Anytime I see OG on there for defense, I'm supposed to take the block. OG drives. Duran slips it forward, but OG loses the ball. Picked up by Hardaway Jr. Good, bro. Glad to see the chat. Yeah, man, we here. Hit that like button. Tobias Harris, corner 3 is good. All right. Parlay looking sweet already. I take him for 1-3 every time. I'm sorry. I know he's the opposing player, but money's on the line. Josh Hart drives. He's cut off by Duran. Kicks it out to OG. Tries another three. This time, no good. Harris with the rebound. Schroeder with his first touches of the game. What is he going to do? Drives between the leg, dribble, pull up is good over Bridges. Come on, man. We got to slow that down. We can't. Bridges. Yeah, lock that up, brother. Mitchell Robinson waiting to check into the game, as well as Malik Beasley for the Pistons. Brunson puts up a floater. Shooter looking like a traffic cone with the headband on. Hardaway reverse layup, no good. He looked like he got hit in the face. Outlet to Brunson. Three-pointer is good for Brunson. JB for three. Knicks up 13. Detroit needs another timeout. That's 2 already in the first quarter. Shout out to the captain, man. Doing it big. I like the ball movement, man. Only one turnover by the Knicks. Detroit not looking too well. What's happening? Going back home. That's what they said. Back to Little Caesars. Tiny, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Happy 1st of May. How you feeling? Good to see you in the chat. Game trash so far? Why? Because the Knicks are winning? You a hater, bro. You a hater. You a hater, bro. It's all good. Big Tibbs in the building, man. Should have popped on Brunson when you see them at the club. You should have told him I said, what up, bro? That's cool, though. He was out in the outside San Francisco. What you know where the All-Star game's gonna be next year? I have no. That's cool though, man. That's a cool experience. One of my associates from high school works for the NBA. They do all those events. They be outside. Let's see. NBA 2020, what, 2026? 2026 All-Star game. Los Angeles. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know, they're doing the thing next year. Well, actually, it could be anywhere next year because the World Cup is going to be all over the U.S. Happy Thursday. I'm doing good. How you feeling? I'm feeling good. I will say I need a little bit more water. I'm going to go get some water in a few. I feel like if I leave now, they're going to come back from timeout in the next, like, 30 seconds. And so that sip right there gonna hold me down for these next like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. So when we get back from timeout, Beasley will be checking in for Detroit, and then Mitchell Robinson coming in the game for the Knicks. Not sure for who, but we shall see, man. Brunson already with a 3, already shooting a lot better than last game, man. 5 of 7 from the field, 3 assists. You like that out of the captain, and you like to see Towns with 5 rebounds. That's good. Yo, I can't believe I didn't take OG for the block. What am I thinking? Like, that's usually like a given. When they put him on the block, when they put him on the thing, it's usually on the thing. When they put him on FanDuel, you know, the next year I'm giving up on FanDuel. I'm gonna go see Underdog Fantasy or something. But Brunson with 11 points, so first in double figures in his game. He probably felt it the most last game, man. Shooting so bad, but it's rare for the captain to have back-to-back games. Let's get back to live action. 28-15, 4:10 to go. Big task. How you feeling, man? How you doing? I'm the person who just came up, but I had to make sure I stop in and give you a like. I appreciate you stopping by, my guy. Good luck with everything that you got to get done. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious. And hopefully, the Knicks end up with a win for you, man. It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate you checking in and hitting that like button. OG swings it to Hart. Bridges, three-pointer, in and out. Cunningham crossover. Good defense by Hart. Knocks it off his body, but a foul. Josh is saying all ball. He wants to challenge it, but I don't think the coach is going to. Ed Malloy. Who are the other officials today? I feel like I'm always gonna know Ed Malloy because he wears number 14. But they got Tony Brothers, Ed Malloy, Mark Lindsay, and for the alternate Brent Barnicky. So got a veteran officiating crew tonight. So hopefully some good calls. Maybe some bad calls, but I'm okay with it. Cunningham hits both free throws. Let's get back to live action. Schroeder picking up full court. Now Brunson gets the switch. OG now has Cunningham with 5 seconds on the shot clock, backing him down. Harris Hezzy with the double team. No 24-second violation. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk, bro. Josh Hart with a foul. Schroeder's holding on to his ankle. He might have twisted it. Oh man. Ooh. Oh. Dang, he might have stepped on it real bad. Oh, he's upstanding though. Probably got to run it off. Yeah, I don't know. The refs didn't blow the whistle for the 24-second shot clock violation. So much happened just now that my brain. But let's summarize. Bridges had to put up a shot at the shot clock. It was a miss. Cade Cunningham grabbed the rebound, went coast to coast, got fouled by Josh Hart. But at the same time, the refs didn't blow the whistle for the shot clock violation, and Dennis Schroeder rolled his ankle, but he's still in the game. And so Deuce McBride checks into the game for Josh Hart, who has 2 fouls. So now Schroeder looks active. Brunson backing him down. No, spins on him, puts up the floater, and that's good. Jalen Brunson. Ooh. Beautiful move. Tobias Harris calling a play. Screen set on OG. Cunningham with the ball. Dribbling around, drives down the low, swings it to the corner. Harris gets Bridges in the air, kicks it out to Cunningham, who swings it to Beasley. His triple, good. Malik Beasley. First shot off the bench is good. That's the guy that likes to twerk. Patriots 12. How you feeling? Good to see you in the chat, man. Happy Thursday. 2 minutes left. Knicks up by 7. OG tries a 3. That one is no good. Not sure if that was a good shot, but hey, I'll take it. Jab step by Schroeder. Got Brunson off of his balance, but his three-pointer is no good. Bridges with the board. Brunson drives, puts up a floater. Was it more of a jump shot on the baseline, and now it's good for Brunson. Randall looks good. I wish he would have did that on the Knicks. But shout out to Randall for sure. Once a Knick, always a Knick. Cade Cunningham. Dribble handoff to Beasley. He tries a 3 this time. No good. Rebound. To Robinson. Bridges up the court. to Robinson. Robinson gets it back to Bridges. Now Beasley behind the back dribble, drives, goes baseline, puts up a tough shot, and that's good over Beasley. I like that out of I like that out of Bridges. We all seen the tweet. We all seen the tweet. We all seen the tweet. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Enough said. Screen on Cunningham. Kicks it to Duran. His jump shot no good. Rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Bridges, baseline shot no good. Short. Cunningham with the rebound. Swings it to Beasley. Beasley tries another three. This time it's no good. Brunson with the rebound. And the Knicks looking to hold it for the final shot of the game, the quarter. 34-23. Brunson has Cunningham on the island. Gets a screen from Bridges. Now they get the switch. Has Beasley on him. Tween. Swings it to Big Bry. Catch and shoot three. It's good, dude. That's what I'm talking about, Deuce. Way to end the quarter, Knicks. Go, man. Knicks up by 14 as the quarter is over. Randall and Gobert going off. Yeah, man. Gobert showed up. Finally. But shout out to them, man. Eliminated the Lakers last night. Man, I wish I would have screenshotted. I wish I would have screenshotted a comment that I seen under a post. But it was like that. It was like the Lakers in 5 thing, but instead it was Wolves in 5. And it was just funny. It said something about Anthony Edwards. But yeah, man. Timberwolves in 5. Let's go. Copy paste this quarter 3 more times and we're good. Yep. You know the Pistons though, man. They're gonna try and make a run. Right now, Cade Cunningham is 2 of 6, hasn't made a 3-point shot, but he's 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Beasley hit a 3. Tobias Harris hit a 3, but as a team, they're not really doing too swell. Only 3 turnovers. So they gotta just wake up. I think they gotta wake up a little bit. They're gonna fight, man. They're not gonna just give up like that. But we hope the Knicks just continue to punch him in the mouth. Punch him in the mouth, man. You know what they say about Twitter fingers. Knicks must have had a team meeting at church today. That meeting happened yesterday, man. Today we came in locked in. That meeting was yesterday. You know? I'm not sure if they flew into Detroit yesterday or right after the game, but I would assume right after the game because it's on some every other night now. But yeah. Shout out to the sponsor, Planet Code Tuftive. Always got the stripes on. Got me iced out. I gotta add another light in here somewhere. Cameron, how you feeling, man? How you doing? Happy Thursday. Happy first of the month. I think Hart might get 4 fouls. I put money on him for that $30. Um, no, I don't think so. I think Joshua, you know, those 2 fouls were silly fouls, but it might have been needed. It might have been time for him to go on the bench anyway. Um, I don't think it's gonna limit his intensity. And then nice little play by the Pistons. Thompson with the dunk, cuts the lead to a dozen. Campaign in the game. Brunson on the bench. OG driving, swings it to Bridges. Bridges drives on Shooter. Reed is coming for the double team. He leaves it for Robinson. Robinson blocked from behind by Thompson, and it goes off the body of Mitchell Robinson. So Detroit basketball. Azor Thompson playing some defense today. Paul Reed, Dennis Schroeder, Kelly Cunningham, Malik Beasley, and Azor Thompson on the floor for Detroit. Schroeder bounced pass to a cutting Thompson, and he's blocked but fouled by Mitchell Robinson. So Azor Thompson, he looked like he's picking up a little bit of steam. Got to slow him down. Need to get me one of those wood watch caps. Wood watch caps? I don't think I've ever seen one before. Yeah. Oh, maybe you mean like wool. Probably got auto corrected. Got you. I got you. Yep. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. I heard Ananobi hit his third triple. I'm back. McBride to Towns. Knicks with 2 bigs on the floor. Towns puts the shot up, and that's good. There we go. Karl Anthony Towns. 42-27. Schroeder drives, puts up a floater, short, gets his own rebound, kicks to Cunningham, back to Schroeder. Schroeder tries a 3, and that's good by Dennis Schroeder. He hits a 3. Dennis Schroeder up to 5 points. So campaign, he tries a 3. Towns follows and puts a putback jam. Good follow by the big man. Score is lead is back up to 14. Campaign, does he get the steal? He does. And now he takes his time, brings it up the court. But it picks up his dribble, though. Gets it right back. Now Towns tries a long 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Ends up in the hands of Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder to Beasley. Takes a dribble, sidestep, hits the 3. Malik Beasley. So lead cut to 11 with 9 minutes left. in the first half. Double team is coming, and Towns is fouled by Paul Reed. See the replay. So Cade Cunningham gets some rest. He goes to the bench, and they bring Hardaway Jr. back in the game. Towns down low to Mitch. Couldn't handle it. Short, though. Reed with the rebound. Outlet to Malik Beasley. Drives and a charge. And Campaign doing what he does best, man. Getting those charges. He got hit. He got hit hard, too. Good call by Ed Malloy. And Anobi now goes to the bench. Brunson back in the game. So now the Knicks go with 3 guards with Brunson, Payne, and McBride, and 2 bigs, Mitchell Robinson and Towns. So an interesting look here. Payne, Mitchell Robinson did not prepare for the catch. And then, oh my gosh, Beasley in the corner hits another 3. Got to slow him down, man. He's hit 3 threes, up to 9 points. Was McBride trying to call a timeout or what? And then a foul's called. Wow, what's up with JB Bickerstaff? He walks all the way to the other side of the court, gets a technical foul. I guess he's not happy. Mike Breen just said Bickerstaff bickering to the officials. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Right, man. I don't know what to say about the Knicks, but hey, let Malik Beasley get a little hot. But as I said, man, they were going to go on a run. You knew it. And it's all good. You rather it happen early on in the quarter versus towards the end when they closing the quarter out. Oh, you locked in, Cam. You got a lot of games on right now. Yeah, I know both hockey games started though. Still 1-0 Toronto. I don't know. Watch out. Good. Don't do that, me, baby. How you feeling, my guy? I'm good. Cooling down off that fight, man. Oh yeah, true. True. Look hard. Look, Leo. There's not enough space here. You're a big guy. There's 2 chairs now. When it's 1, it's okay. But there's 2. Come on this side. Good job. Okay. No, you good. Just that quick. Yeah, it's hold on, chat. We good. My bad. Oh, good looks, my guy. Appreciate you. All right. There's 6. Game 6. Shout out to the chat. All right. Got the mic cool. Oh, defense. Tobias on the baseline jump shot is good. Yeah, you can get him close to my guy. Yeah. All right. Jalen Brunson kicks it to Beasley, swings it to Hart, who's back into the game. Tough defense, almost loses it, does lose it, goes off the feet of Hart. Tough defense by Shooter and Paul Reed. The Knicks allowing the Detroit Pistons to get back in the second quarter. I needed that sip right there. All right. Shooter dribble, gets a screen. Ball poked out of his hand by Hart. Good defense. Now Deuce. Harris with the ball. Back to Shooter. They get the switch. Hardaway tries a long 3 over Brunson. That one is short. Rebound by Josh Hart, who swings it to Bridges. I like that. He brings up the court. And now Hart cuts to the basket. Uses a little bit of muscle. Gets fouled by Reed. And I like that. I like using Josh as the cutter man. Because Bridges don't do it too much. He only like cutting baseline. Yeah, man.
Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all doing?
Nitto in the building. I know y'all missed him last game, man. One time for the one time.
Yeah, sorry. I was having a sneeze attack. Allergies got to me, but we here. Let's finish this off. Y'all already know how we rocking. Good vibes, good energy, good stream, good win. Get it, y'all. A Thursday. Shout out to everybody that don't got to work tomorrow. I mean, shout out to me.
You hold on, let me put this up there for you. Now look who's over here talking smack already, bro.
Oh, what we got? That better not be who I think it is.
It is. I'll put it on this one right here. Cairo, how you doing, man? Happy Thursday. Happy first of the month. Darren just got a basket. Brunson, step back on the baseline jump shot. Good. Appreciate you pulling up, Cairo. Everybody hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Oh, he killed me.
Yeah, he said it's, yeah.
The team got better when you got off of it, nigga.
Just so y'all know, Scott and Nitto used to be teammates on the same college basketball team. So the back and forth is always friendly. Beasley misses that 3.
I don't know that nigga.
No ESPN in Espanol this time. Then you say you know. OG misses that corner 3. Rebound by Cade Cunningham. Knicks up by 9. Hardaway fakes a 3, kicks it to Beasley, and Beasley hits a 3 right in front of the bench, and he twerks.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he be twerking for real.
Kind of crazy. Excuse my language, but that's what he doing. Excuse my language. My fault. I ain't mean to come in hot like that, but that's what that is. That shit is A to the look.
Beasley tries another 3. This time is no good.
Wait.
Oh my god. He did it too soon? And then Brunson drives, no foul is called. Cade Cunningham uses his entire height to guard him. Fakes the spin. Down low to Duren, who gets an and one. Brunson got caught under him. Foul on him. Tough finish by Jalen Duren. So the Detroit Pistons are fighting back. Cut the lead down to 4. Duren with a tough finish. Wow.
Thank God he didn't dunk that, though. That's Jalen Brunson's.
Yeah. 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 I'm here, man. I'm here. Appreciate y'all always pulling up, man. We live and direct. You're live and direct, man. Getting it down, the ones and twos. Henny, what's going on, my guy? Happy Thursday. Sai?
What's good?
You mean why he said Sai?
What's up?
The Knicks-
Energy up. Energy up.
The Knicks losing the lead, but it's all good.
No side. Hi.
In the corner, Hart kicks it to Anunoby. That back, jump shot, no good. That was an air ball, actually. So shots are short. Cunningham down low to Duren. Beasley, another 3, and he hits it. Malik Beasley, 5 threes in the first half. Wow. Hart drives, goes up, draws a foul on Duren. You're going to have to visit Chick.
They gonna try to no-fly zone New York niggas. They win. You know how they give it up. If you know, you know. Real talk. Y'all don't know, chat. Detroit for a long time had a no-fly zone. I don't know if you know what that means, but if you came there, expect bad things to happen.
Hart hits the first
That's
free
what I'm
throw.
referencing. Oh, man. Kind of don't want to go there anyway. I'm talking as far as like that's the hip hop industry I'm talking about. It's nothing to visit there. Shout out to Motown though. Welcome Motown. But other than that, you know.
Hart hits them both. So Knicks back up by 2. I'll just show you.
And they going. 2-point lead. Game of runs, y'all.
See if I can change it. Automatic. AI. Corner. Bridges. 3-pointer. Goes over the backboard. No good.
I think in the off season he gotta work. I think it's his footwork.
Yeah.
I don't think he's all the way squaring himself to the basket
When he
as best
shoots.
as he could. Because he shoots that swing shot a lot, and then when it's time to shoot a set shot, it's kind of like sways.
It's a little off, yeah. It's like as if he's. That's why I'm saying he fade away too much.
It's kind of like with OG and the kicking the leg thing.
Oh, when he shot the threes?
Yeah. That's why I feel like if you see
Bucket
where
by
he shoot
Derrick.
threes,
All right,
he
good
don't
answer.
follow through all the way because he know that leg gonna come out. OG just he'll go to the height of his shot and let it go, and then land back both on his feet.
He too big for himself.
He is too big.
Tough defense on Anunoby. He's called for a foul. He doesn't like the call. But good answer by Bridges after the bucket by Jalen Duren. What y'all sipping on? That Heineken. Oh, my fault. I got you right now. Got you right now. Let me move this.
Not too serious.
Thirsty Thursday. You remember those days? Like for real.
Nah, real talk.
Freshman year.
Wednesdays.
We didn't
Yeah,
have class.
bro.
We didn't have class this Friday. Remember?
Bro used to pull up with the Bacardi.
Different flavors every day.
Let's go.
Good
Josh
Johnny,
Allen.
pass from Hart to OG.
Let's go.
Like it. I like it. They keeping us active, man. Here we go. Back to live action. Cunningham
Keep your hands out, bro.
Yeah,
It's that weight.
Bridges pokes pokes the ball out, but Cunningham sticks with it, and then gets a screen in the corner. Is Harris? He hit his 1-3 already, guys, so we don't have nothing to worry about. And Brunson almost gets the net one to go, but he's fouled by Cade Cunningham. JP, what's going on, my guy? How you feeling? Happy Thursday. It's good to see you in the chat. Yeah, I'm telling you. After this him and Shooter, they get one. They get one. I know. I know. You might have messed up with Hardaway, but I'm telling you. I know this team, bro. That's the one. They get one in the first quarter. The problem is Tim Hardaway, he might get one in the third quarter. Yeah. If he don't get one in the first, it's over. He's bricking. Like, yeah. Toronto's winning 2-1, and then Golden Knights are tied. Okay. There we go. Let me see. I gotta see who scored. I took Austin Matthews for a goal. I'm pretty sure he scored that, but I also took Brady Tkachuk for an assist. So, hockey. Hockey, man. Hockey. Always hockey. I lost yesterday because of Kucherov. Looking for a goal, and I was mad. I was like, yo, here's the thing. I'm putting y'all on about the Florida Panthers, bro. It doesn't happen every game, but like every other game, the Sams, for some reason, they always score together. When one Sam scored, the other Sam scored. They got Sam Reinhart and Sam Bennett. For some reason, bro, every time it's the playoffs, it was the same thing last year. It's one game they both don't score. Next game they both score, taking 7-8 shots apiece. You're like, what's going on? Then you got Carter Verhaeghe, assist. Like that's the team. If you want to make some NHL money, the Florida Panthers, as they excel into the playoffs, because they're probably going to go right back to the finals. That's the team. But the Knicks, man, they I think they just got to close out this quarter on a good run. They allowed Detroit to basically just take over the second quarter, but hey, 48 minutes. 48 minutes. They got to play 48 minutes. What's old duels? You talking about?
That's old duels.
Oh, that's old.
Oh, maybe when you talk about the hockey shit.
The hockey? I don't know, bro. He might be sipping, so. I'm telling you, he might be sipping. Just might be.
Shout out to them LA Faker fans too.
Yeah. See, I was gonna
A lot of fakers.
I'm gonna text my brother, but this
They
year
quiet, bro. They quiet. Timeline quiet.
this year I stayed out of it. Yeah, man, I seen one crash out live. Like
What, Gil?
Nah, Talil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was. Oh, Brady got a goal. Okay, so he do. And I picked him for a point too, Clark. Yeah. But nah, yeah, that's hilarious. I was watching the game, but he was also watching the game, like, but he was streaming on Twitch last night. So I'm like, let me watch Twitch. He was going crazy, bro. Then when they lost, crash out was insane. Nah, he ended his stream too. But like the crash out was crazy. Let's go, man. Back to live action. This is what I like to see. Brunson at the line. He did get fouled by Cade Cunningham before the timeout. It's the first free throw.
I ain't gonna front. He a little strong. He a little strong to take the office chair and do like this to it though. Like, That's that picking up Krishan and all of them. I want to know if he bet money behind them though.
Of course,
Yeah,
for that
that
type
was
of
bread.
pressure.
Yeah, definitely.
What?
Throw some bread.
He might have bet house money on that. I'm crap. What? I'm not streaming for 3. I might have to. He might have to hit us to a 48-hour stream.
Marathon.
Tobias Harris and Juan. Come on, bro. Dumb foul by Josh, man. You already got 2. Can't go into the half with 3 fouls. When Washington starts versus Carolina, put Ovechkin for a goal and Logan Thompson for 20 saves. Yeah, I like that. I like that. LeBron flopping was so funny yesterday. He crashed into DiVincenzo, and DiVincenzo didn't even move, but LeBron on the floor crying. That's why they packed him up, man. Anthony Edwards had to get him out of there. I mean, I can't believe people didn't give Minnesota a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know people don't really watch basketball. They're just like, and it's okay, you know, it's hard to count out LeBron, you know? So I understand it. And then you get Luka. But as a team, though, the rest of the squad, come on now. That's like this team right now. They got Cunningham and then nobody else. Somebody got to step up. At least on the, on the Lakers, you got Austin Reeves. He could potentially step up. You went out and got Dorian Finney-Smith, but his shooting was bad. But hey, Lakers in 5. Brunson backing down Schroeder. Double team comes and he just throws the ball away. I don't know what they got going on. Yeah, man. I'm with you, Tibbs. Tibbs not happy. I'm not happy either.
They ain't gonna just let you score on Schroeder.
Schroeder.
You gotta do that shit quick.
Yeah, he did it. He did it earlier. So they,
once he get to the half court, they scheming you up to put you in the spot that they want you to be in.
Cunningham, Hezzy drives, puts up the shot, and gets the flow to the goal, and Detroit regains the lead. I think it's the first. Actually, it's the first lead of the game. Yeah, the largest lead was 15. Schroeder gets a tough screen by Towns. Brunson loses the ball, and it's Detroit basketball. I don't know what's going on here, but a lot of antics and theatrics. I don't like it. Brunson, you better than this. Let's get back to live action. 46 seconds left in the first half. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
No, I just wish he was a little bit.
Oh, Brunson? Oh, yeah, like on some full court pickup. Schroeder misses the jump shot. McBride with the rebound. Anunoby finds a cutting Bridges. And Bridges gets a layup to go.
Quick. Jalen Brunson not realizing it, bro. Like, we scoring quick. Jalen Durant is not faster than most of our guys.
Yeah.
Tobias Harris is old. Malik Beasley old. Dennis Schroeder is old.
Cunningham tries a 3. In and out. Towns with the rebound.
Look up.
Yeah, I'm with you. We got to try to use the fast break to our advantage sometimes.
Yeah, go look.
Towns kicks it to Anunoby, and he steps out of bounds. Turnover. 2.4 left in the first half. Knicks are up by 1.
Not gonna lie, Cam, my life is a movie already. They just gotta catch it.
Or inbound to Beasley. He gets the shot off, and wow. Able to hit the 3 at the half. Malik Beasley with his 6th triple of the game. And Detroit goes into the half up by 2. So look, man, this is what I said. It was going to answer. It's a game of runs. Detroit basically just did what the Knicks did to them in the first quarter, right? Which we don't like to see it. But again, the pressure is not on the Knicks. The pressure is on Detroit. Okay? So we got to just play 48 minutes of basketball. It's basically 0-0. Detroit is only up 2 at the half. and you don't like the defense by the Knicks, but you would rather them have a terrible quarter like this now than later.
Yeah, we just continue the momentum shift, even though the momentum shifted or
I think
going into the next quarter.
got to go back to our fast breaks.
Yeah,
Um, I think we got to go back to having Jalen Brunson off ball. It was working a little bit, getting those like 3-man weave assists.
yeah. I'm with what I just walked into seeing McCobb advance the ball or get the ball up quick. Josh Hart, OG already there.
Yeah.
OG is one of the better finishers on the team. Josh Hart as well. So you want those two guys. And then I think I'll have our better 3-point shooters, unfortunately, which is Towns, our 5, trailing, and Jalen Brunson
Yeah.
trailing.
Right.
Because one or two things gonna happen. If
I was
Jalen
just
Brunson
about
don't
to say
get the
that.
ball, Karl Anthony Towns shoot it, JB could get back, play vice versa.
Right.
Vice versa.
It's funny you say that because I was literally going to say if they push the pace a little bit more faster, that allows Towns to actually really be that trailer to
Yeah. It'll be good if the shots going in. Now if we getting caught up
true.
in a fast break constantly and Towns get caught up swiping and fouling as well as Jalen Brunson. That
Mhm.
you want your better defenders back too, but
True.
the
True.
more athletic, we got them, one of the more athletic wings in the league. So those guys is gonna get up the floor quick.
Very true.
But yeah, we hope to see the Knicks adjust to this run. Like I said, this shit has been a game of runs the whole series. Um, about who take the jab and respond with a hook.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see how that goes. You
Yep.
know, traditionally the Knicks have a good second quarter and have a flat third quarter. They just had a flat second quarter, so I'm expecting us to have a great third quarter.
And to me, I think it all just going to fall down to discipline
Yeah,
because that second quarter, the Knicks showed a real lack of discipline throughout the entire quarter. From beginning to end, I think that it just, I don't know what it was. So let's see how they do. They're going to put Mitch back in the game. Maybe that might help. I don't know. We'll see. But I think with him only playing 8 minutes in the first half, Tibbs is looking to kind of really utilize him in the second half. Because they're still monitoring his minutes as much as he probably is there. He didn't get a chance to play a full 82, or even if he was going to get close. But this is still only game like what 30 something, maybe 40 for Mitch. So you still kind of want to get him up there because that ankle.
yes.
So shout out to Mitch though, always coming in the game, doesn't complain, and he's handling that bench role really well, really well. So we'll be back at half. Gonna send me something. All right, bet man. Send it on the. I'll see wherever you send it at. But we'll be back and see what happens, man. Hope y'all enjoying the game. Let's check the halftime team stats real quick before we get out of here. We're not leaving, but take a little break from the
Yeah,
lights.
they literally from the
Yep.
same 22 from 50. We shot ourselves in the hole.
Hmm.
They shot up out out the hole.
Yeah,
So
Malik Beasley helped him a lot with
yeah,
his shooting.
so
Like he hit 6 out of
I
those
ex-
eight
yeah,
threes.
cool down. The only thing is, the shooters are the first half or in the second half.
Hmm.
League was hot in the first half. Tim Hardaway was cold in the first half. Like reverse in the second. But let's see how well the Knicks play defense on that. And let's see. Let's see the outcome of this game.
Hmm. Knicks got to share the ball a little bit more. The rebounds are even. I like that they're making their free throws because it's one of those games where it might come down to free throws. And I think they got to push the pace a little bit more, man. Only 11 points on the fast break. I think they could do a little better. That's what kind of helped to get the lead to 15. So let's see if they can try and replicate that in the second half. So see you guys soon. Make sure y'all get back right before the start of the third quarter. All right, Cam, I'll check it once I get off screen. Sorry about that.
The chair there, the Bob there. Want me to come before you come back?
Yeah. Good. Good. Go. Go chat. Hello. We back, man. I see the Knicks are up by 7. Not sure what happened, man, but let me get a little brief recap real quick. Let's put the box score up. Sorry about that. I thought I switched it for y'all at the half, but I didn't. Boom. Hello. Brunson got 23. Towns got 10 balls, but 9 points. Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, yeah. Huh?
I need to double.
That's what you took it for?
OG hit through. Fucking took my cop. Fucking making my cop, bro.
Yeah, I took my cop for one too. Hello, buddy.
Yo,
Cheers to the chat.
Yo, cheers to the chat. Happy Thursday, y'all. We active this half. Y'all know that.
Glad y'all here, man.
Let's
Thanks
go.
for pulling up. All right, we're gonna do the play-by-play. We're gonna start putting some polls in too, man. I know sometimes I go off in a tangent on the play-by-plays, but I got y'all. Next year, I got a lot of things that I'm thinking about doing to have in the background.
See, you waste 5 seconds doing that bullshit. Just bring the ball up. Brunson you don't gotta initiate the offense, bro. We don't have an offense according to everybody, right? So let somebody else bring the ball up. Good pass.
Oh, see, I like cutting Josh. Draws a foul on Duran. Missed the layup though. Yeah, that's what he's known for.
Nobody else is gonna
Remember, he was the slasher.
Yeah, he definitely. Portland, New Orleans,
Lakers,
Lakers.
but especially New Orleans, but especially the Lakers. Like Portland was only had like half a season. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
Scott, what you disappeared?
Yeah, man. What up, Scott?
Say something.
Guys, do you think I should try to use the mics to have this separate? That way, I feel like it's in the yeah, no, yeah. That nope, other one. Yep. Yeah. All right. Oh, I forgot to.
This guy has like a million gadgets.
No.
Yeah.
I probably should have set it up before, and hopefully it doesn't freaking
come down. Like if you notice, like we literally just paying attention to K, just closing out on the shoot is hard. But like Kate Cunningham is such a beast. You gotta commit your whole 5 to him for real. You kind of do everything on the offensive end. A pass again by Jalen Brunson. McCall with the 2. Let's go. Knicks is sharing the ball, something we didn't see the first half a lot. You know, we getting the ball out quick decisions like I always preach. I think that's when we at our best. Got Tobias on the stall, OG on the drive, a star with the shot and a foul. OG a little bit too aggressive by OG. A little bit too aggressive. The ref gonna call a foul 10 times out of 10 if he swipe down. I'm gonna tell you right now. Can't swipe. And it looked like a swipe real time, but I was actually a contest on the fingertips, which is a foul, fellas.
All right, sorry. Hold on. My bad, guys. Hold on. You're not gonna like this, but just 1 second. One second. Twos.
Got Malik Beasley back in the game.
Twos. I usually say twos to.
Twos.
Nah, that gets.
Okay.
So in the chat, like if they supposed to write back twos and let me know that we good. You get what I mean? This is I don't feel too low.
And the screen, cat. Thank you. Good.
You can clip it on.
Yeah.
Need to. All right. Hold on. Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, my
So the Knicks is the floor is space, you know. Jalen Brunson with a few good decisions, he opened up the floor for himself. And the Knicks draw the ball down with that floater the last play. So see a lot of things working for the Knicks as they're playing smart basketball. You know, despite this turnover by Mikal Bridges, I believe, on a good steal. But we'll get it back. Like I said, I expected the Knicks to come out a little hot. They had a bad second quarter, so way to adjust by NY. I need a block too.
By who?
Now,
Towns?
average 1 or 1.5.
Oh, sorry, got that. All right. Hopefully this is a little better.
Let's go. Mitch got on the floor.
Okay. I can't hear it though. That's the only thing. Schroeder misses a corner 3, rebound, and Anunoby.
So I think they're going with the Hacker Mitchell. We good?
Yeah.
So I see they're going with the Hacker Mitchell technique they used previously in this series. Try to slow the game up. So we see how effective this one goes. Mitch, 0 for 1 from the line. We just need 50%. As long as he makes one. He goes 1 for 2. We take that. Second one, no good. Over line on this last trip. Pistons down by 10. Malik Beasley throws the ball away. OG with the steal. And the refs blow the whistle.
That foul on.
What is it called? I believe it's a Hackam Mitchell again.
Yep, Paul
So-
Reed, personal take foul. Good
Yep.
steal by Anunoby, though.
So we're gonna see, like I said, we're gonna see that going into the 2-minute mark, I believe, after 2 minutes.
Yeah, they can't do it after
2 minutes, yeah. So
But I think is that in the quarter or is that
maybe in the fourth quarter,
yeah,
maybe
'cause
in the
they
game.
could probably,
Yeah. I didn't see them put 2s in it.
Nah, but I think
Good. Okay, cool. So Mitch back at the line. All right. Hits that one. So right now we got in the game, Mitch at the line, Kyle Bridges, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby. So I start in 4 minus Mitch is in the game. And out the quarter. Okay, with the pass to Tobias. Tobias with the fake, drives to the rim.
good block by Anunoby.
And it's no good.
Hart ahead to Bridges. Crossover
Yo.
gets by Caden. Dunks it over Cunningham. Mikal Bridges.
Let's
That's
go.
what I'm talking about, man. He woke
Let's
up
go.
today, man.
Let's go. Right in his face.
Sorry, let me put the.
That looked like a travel, Kate.
Limiter on.
Yep. No, stay on your feet. He fade away. Damn, niggas know that shit is coming.
All right, so the Knicks up by 11 with 3:45 remaining in the third quarter. I like that. I like that. Out of the Knicks.
Oh.
What happened? Oh. Mic check, mic check. How we sounding? How we sounding? We good, we good. Good. Like that out of Bridges, man. Throw a smile on for Bridges. Hey. Good answer by Bridges, man. I like that out of him. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Gosh. Okay. I probably gotta put it in like then yeah, does that work? I think that works. I hope that works. I think that works. I don't know. Okay. Yep. Let's do it.
Nah, overall. I just mess with my brother them.
Huh? What happened?
Nah, Alvaro
Yeah,
asked me.
nigga. Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
He asked me if I was Jamaican.
Why is this? Hold on.
I said, stretch. I said, oh, Macau.
All right. Maybe now. I think I put the limiter on, so hopefully we not like when we yell, it just doesn't. You know.
Oh,
It don't peak. Yeah. Gotta put that on. All right. Let's get back to live action. Knicks up by 11. Ken, what's going on, my guy? Happy Thursday.
Kendry, what's good, beloved?
Cunningham got a steal, kicks it to Shooter. Beasley drives, bounces it down low to Reed, draws a foul on Towns, but misses the reverse layup.
I just hate when we jump past a lot. Boston is taller. Or they just as tall as this team, but they more defensive awareness is better. Those are gonna be steals. So the Knicks need to stop doing that. That's a bad habit that they have.
Like reaching for the ball and stuff?
No, jump passing.
Oh yeah.
They jump pass too much.
That's all they do.
It's really
Appreciate
Josh
you being
Hart.
here,
Josh
Ken.
Hart get caught in the air. And I feel like next round he's gonna have to make a better decision, whether he's gonna shoot it or pass it. And this bullshit right here, dribble the ball up the court.
Josh Hart does. So I guess Detroit's trying to force it into the hands of Hart, maybe.
Yeah,
Towns finds Brunson, who puts up the scoop layup, doesn't get it to go, but draws a foul.
It's always a bucket or it's always a foul. Brunson is the scorer. Or the finisher. He's gonna get him into the action. He's gonna get the ball, finishing the play. So have him move around, get everybody into the set, and execute. You know.
That foul goes to Dennis Schroeder. His first foul? What's his first foul of the game? Wow.
Yeah. So
He got 6 assists. Interesting.
wow.
But we up 10. That's good. Minimum help from the bench.
Yeah, Alvaro, I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
Anytime you see me on this,
Excuse me.
I'm gonna let you know we have no bench, brother.
Yeah. Niddle's not a fan of the he's not, I want to say he's not a fan of the bench. I think it's more so situational. And
The players, the combination of bench players we have, they will not play off any bench in the NBA, and I stand strong in that. The combination, no, they're not going anywhere and playing these three off the bench. Now these three individuals may get some playing time off of an NBA team's bench, but not how the Knicks has to play them. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm pretty confident the rotation is gonna go down to 6. Mitch is the only one coming off the bench, and McBride 7. My bad, and that's it. You're gonna see maybe situational with Campaign and Landry Shaman going into the next round. I could be totally wrong, but I think pretty much spot on. We pretty much play 7, 8 guys every game. Campaign, it looked like he's getting thrown in as just a breather. So our bench is not gonna. If we get any help from our bench, is always gonna be a bonus. I don't think it should be an expectation.
not gonna lie,
And that's my opinion.
I gotta agree with that take. Like I just have to. As much as I advocate for the bench, like realistically, I definitely would have to agree.
Yeah.
Just now, Paul Reed fouled Brunson as he saved the ball from going out of bounds.
But he has 5 fouls.
And Paul Reed had, that's what happens when you do hack a Mitch.
Yep.
So now they don't have nobody to really take Darren out for. So if Darren gets into foul trouble, which I'm pretty sure he has 4 already. So what do they do now? They go small, and the Knicks will take advantage. I would hope. This is Towns' time.
That would have been a great play by JB Bickerstaff if Isaiah Stewart was playing.
Right.
You had an extra body.
Right.
And I understand Ed Reed being that extra body.
And,
but you don't have that.
And this game, he hasn't gone with Ronald Holland at all. So,
yeah.
Knicks
up by 12. K. Cunningham down the lane. Puts it in.
Gets a bucket. Brunson did hit 2 free throws.
No, he missed. He just missed that.
Yeah, he went 1 of 2. Sorry, he did
2.
miss. He missed. Sorry about that. Cunningham with 19 points, 5 assists. Hart turning away the screen. OG falls on the floor. Brunson gets the ball, pump fake. Doesn't use the screen from Towns. Instead,
this is a bucket.
Does a little fadeaway off one leg and hits the Dirk Nowitzki. Jalen Brunson.
A bucket.
Dennis Schroeder, you cannot guard this man.
Definitely can't. Should have took that bread, my boy.
Yes, sir. And then a foul. They trying to say is a flop.
A lot of flopping by D. Schroeder.
OG just threw him off him. OG now has 4 fouls. And I might have to put him in the bench. Nah, OG did that. You are though. He said, "Get off me." OG, the 6'8" demon, said, "Hold on, man." OG probably didn't like that because of the last screen, but what are they checking for? Hostile act?
Yeah.
They're checking, right? All right. So the score is 91-79. Knicks up by 11. And Schroeder setting a hard screen, and OG just threw him off him. He said, "Get off me, little man." He said, "Get off me." I don't know if there's any animosity between Britons and Germans, but, I'm here for it. You know what I mean? So
matchup seems a little feisty, right?
Yeah. I wonder what OG's saying right now. Like, how do you fight for that?
He looks perplexed.
Like, yeah, you fighting over it, but you dead just threw him, bro. Like,
it was under his arm. No, he had his arm locked. Look, his arm locked. Yeah. His left arm was locked.
Yeah, but he still threw him off.
Look. You lock your arm, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Nah, I agree.
It looked like, yo.
He still said, "Get off me."
He threw him. Yeah, he definitely. He had to show him. But when your arm
he know what he did, bro. He gotta stay serious.
I threw him like a peasant, right? But nah, I'm not gonna front once. Yo, your arm locked and it go numb real quick, bro. You going for real. That's the worst thing to happen to you, especially on screens like that. You risk your arm right at your elbow getting locked.
That's true. And he does have a history of having that elbow injury.
Look, so OG not with it. I don't blame you, gangster.
They get off me.
Nah, he threw him off.
Refs are taking a look at this. So that is Tony Brothers. Did he ref the game 1 for us? I feel like he did.
I forget. I don't really be paying attention, bro, to the refs. Fuck the refs.
I'm with you on that, but that's why I pay attention.
Your analysis on the refs, that's elite thing, bro.
Like, I don't play during the season. See, they don't got the facts, but during the season,
they should put their last names on the back of the refs' jerseys. I don't want to just see the number. I want to see what name to call you. Don't be slick now. Put your last name on your jersey.
Word. Malloy, Brothers.
Yeah, y'all going to get trolled just like the players.
One, it was like Barbensky or something.
Oh, they challenged it.
Oh, the Knicks challenged that. Oh, I thought they were just looking for
Yeah,
it.
first challenge. New York lost in a while.
I don't think that was a good challenge, but I think Tibbs wanted the timeout. Like, timeout, might as well use it.
Yeah.
But I respect it though. I like Coach sticking up for OG, even though he threw him off him. They probably felt like, with him grabbing him first.
Damn. We got Hart and OG in foul trouble. Four fouls left.
There's 2 minutes left in the third.
2 minutes left in the third.
2:13 to be exact. So. See Tibbs. Oh, man. Tibbs said he effing grabbed him, man. He effing grabbed him. Schroeder hits the first free throw. And he flopped, though. You saw he jumped over.
They called the foul as OG threw him, though. So, yeah, like, how is that a foul on OG? He grabbed him. I get what you're trying to say. Come on, play Towns. We don't need you swinging.
Oh, I see it. Like you saying, like the foul wasn't on when he threw him. The foul was basically him trying to fight over the screen.
Yeah.
Got you. Got you. Okay. I'm with you on that. Yeah, that should have been a good challenge by the Knicks. Towns overpass. Brunson, though, on the cut, did get a little body contact between Schroeder and Cunningham.
That's a bucket, though.
That's something you get Bridges in that cutting motion, though.
I was just going to say
he's a little bigger.
Sub him in, but let's see.
Oh, yeah, he is on the bench because Deuce is in the game.
Deuce, you better not let this... okay.
Yeah, they're face guarding Beasley, man. I like it. Cunningham step back, tries a three. Short, no good. Rebound. Oh, loose ball foul called on Towns. So the Knicks don't like the call. I'm pretty sure they're in the
28
bonus.
Wasn't going to... 28 didn't see nothing. It was nothing. Yeah, come on. I hate when refs do that, bro. Like, yo, bro, the ref behind, he seen exactly what was going on.
What happened was he's grabbing my arms. Like, if I'm the one boxing out and he's got my arm, how's it a loose ball foul on me?
Bro.
Because he does this?
That shit is all perception, bro. Like,
Duren hits the free throw. He's up to 10 points.
I hate that shit.
And 3 rebounds.
Wow. That boxing out shit get complicated.
He got 3 rebounds, bro.
Who?
Jalen Duren.
Oh, damn.
But he does have 4 fouls.
Who got? Cade got the most. I think Cade the best rebounder, too.
He's the best player on the team. He the best player in the franchise. He the best person in the organization. Like, he might as well be the GM, the...
Macau wearing the custom D books. Bridges
in the game for Anunoby. Getting some good rest after beating everybody up, man. He got 4 fouls. Use them. It's the playoffs. Hard fouls. You want to hack a Mitch? I hit you with a hard foul. That's how we answer. Keep hacking my man. We're going to get harder and harder with the fouls. We're going to test the ref's whistle. Duren hits both whistles. Let's go, man. Under 2 minutes left in the third.
Just get the ball back. Give it to Macau and go up the floor. Brunson, just run up the floor, nigga.
8-point lead for the Knicks. Brunson and Towns running a 2-man. Brunson. Bounce pass to Hart. Hart to Deuce. Deuce tries a 3. It is no good, but Brunson with the long rebound. Kicks it to Deuce. To Hart. Hart drives to Brunson now. Brunson with 7 on the clock. Turns, leaves it for Bridges, who gets wide open, and he hits a 3. Mikal Bridges. Ah ha ha. I like that out of your Bridges. He got it. He got it, man. It took, maybe.
You said in the third quarter, too.
Mm-hmm. And then the foul called on Mikal Bridges on Beasley, but because the Knicks are in the bonus, he will be going to the free throw line for free throws. Brunson up to 6 assists now in the game and 30 points. Towns not showing up on the points part of the game, but he is a plus 12 when he's on the floor, and he has 11 rebounds.
basically got 19.
Easy hits the first free throw and hits them both. Lead is at 9. 50 seconds left in the third.
Come on, Brunson, we need the ball up the clock, like at 20.
He's directing traffic right now. And so Bridges goes. They don't switch. Schroeder sticks with him. Bridges now.
Towns actually, go.
5 on the clock. Drives on Harris. Puts up the shot. Short, no good.
Let's go.
Duren could not get that rebound. And it goes off his hands out of bounds. So the Knicks will get 14 on the clock. So no whistle on that call. Ed Malloy letting them play. I like that out of ref number 14. I'm always going to remember his number.
Sir.
He was 14. I like that the shot clock goes back to 14. Brunson inbounds it to Hart.
Step in, Josh. Damn.
A little pull-up 3.
Yes, sir.
Hart to Brunson. They get the switch. Deuce sets the screen. They get Duren on him. Brunson scoop layup, no good. But Hart with the follow and the dunk. Josh Hart.
Let's go.
You like that out of Josh, man. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Wish it was in there one, but
play up on Schroeder. He don't got no woo-wop no more.
96-85. Knicks go back up by 11. Schroeder puts up a floater. Alley-oop, actually, that was no good. Too high. Out of bounds. Knicks with 3 seconds on the clock. Quick inbounds to Brunson, and he dribbles it off the foot. Still gets a shot off. There's an air ball. Knicks will head into the fourth quarter up by 11. I like Brunson trying to get a quick score because I think the fourth quarter starts with the Knicks with the basketball. So, you know, get a quick field goal in there. You never know.
Yeah. We got to extend this lead as much as possible.
Right. I knew things were sounding weird. I'm like, yo, here, Mike.
Oh, he was on ESPN.
It was on TNT. How we sounding, man? The mics are good.
It's not writing in the chat.
Good, man. We good. I think we good because when I played it, it sounded like we was all right. Yeah, we good. All right, man. Everybody's scoring-wise showing up except for Towns, but Towns, we need him to grab boards, man. That's one thing he's been failing at. And so, I like that he's aggressive there, man. Got 2 assists. Everybody got an assist this game.
Yeah, Towns with the, 3 offensive rebounds. Shit, the Knicks with 7 offensive rebounds as a team. And it looks like Detroit with only 4. So, them extra possessions, you know.
5. With,
5, with Schroeder. Yeah, so, you know, them offensive rebounds, they definitely count. And they add up. Hustle points, you know, extra opportunities, good offensive things happening, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, as a team, as a total, the bench played 25 minutes. Deuce playing the most, but yeah. Like I said, expect to see that, y'all. Tibbs is an old school coach. He usually plays 7, 8 guys rotation wise. If you know a history about his coaching. But this ain't nothing out the norm.
All right, man. Fourth quarter, where stars are made. You know, people forget what Brunson did last year. It's cool. Cade Cunningham, best player in the series. Right. Nice. So the Knicks did better this night in the third quarter than they did, on average. Coming in tonight, minus 33 in the third quarter between the and then today.
We have to
plus 13.
finish. We have to finish this game strong.
Gotta close out.
Expect Detroit to make a run. They're gonna make a run. Fourth quarter is always crazy. They're gonna make a run.
The Knicks go with Bridges, Anunoby, Towns, Hart, and Campaign to start the fourth. Towns backing down Harris in the box, puts up the shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, but Josh Hart called for his fifth foul. What? Didn't he just go grab a rebound? How's the foul on him? This is when you wish you had that challenge. Detroit, though, they have Tobias Harris, Tim Hardaway Jr., Jalen Duren, Cade Cunningham, and Malik Beasley. Hart and Deuce to the bench. Mitchell Robinson. No, Deuce back in the game. Robinson in the game for Hart. What?
Come on, Miles McBride, you gotta hit some shots, my boy.
Oh, so no, they went with Deuce instead.
Yeah, you gotta hit some shots, my boy. This is the time. What? I see what they doing. We see what they doing.
They just call a foul on who?
We see what they doing.
On Campaign. What? Come on, bro. I guess. Beasley tries a three, in and out. During offensive board. Tobias Harris, shot, rolls around and drops. 96-87. 9-point game. Campaign drives, gets by Beasley. Hezzy puts up the scoop layup off the glass, rolls around the rim and drops.
Let's go, Cam.
Campaign. So he's been a little quiet since the first game, but he stays ready. And an offensive foul is called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
OG about to turn up. OG about to turn up.
Let's see what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he pushed both.
Both of them.
Nah.
And now we don't have a challenge. They can't look at that. So, okay.
Don't worry. We got something for you.
This is the time where Towns sets a hard screen.
We got something for you.
That's right. This is the time when Towns need to set a hard screen.
We got something for you.
A real hard one, like straight to the chest, like on some Julie. You know what Julie? You know what I mean? You gotta set a hard screen on somebody. I say on Beasley, floater Campaign, no good. Cunningham spins on Payne. Beasley tries a three. That's no good. Like you say, he sucks second half. Detroit's a first half team.
Yeah.
Beasley. Sorry. I'm sorry, Bridges. Bridges drives, gets to the elbow.
To the Baja.
Has Duren on
to
him.
The
Down low to Towns. Bad pass. Stolen by Cade. He just gave the ball away.
Oh, Bridges. That's to the basket.
Tim Hardaway floater. Ew. Definitely not good.
He's
Rebound
not like that.
Campaign.
He is not like that. Let's go.
We've seen this too many times. He
Behind the
robbed,
back.
he robbed the Knicks of $70 million. Campaign to Towns. Towns. Step back off one leg. Shot no good.
Get up.
Rebound Cunningham.
Duran's down there. Fuck. Good. Fuck. A good foul.
on
Good foul.
Campaign.
Good foul.
And Duren does
Come
not
on,
get the hook
Towns.
shot to go.
Bro, just take that one more dribble. They gonna call foul, bro. One more dribble, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shooting foul. Shooting foul, not on the floor.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I would have jumped on him.
He brawled it.
I would have jumped on him, bro.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
He could. He shoot free. He good. He is a good free throw shooter too.
If it's 100 NBA plays versus a gorilla, he's front line and center.
To get crushed.
I got a few front line and centers.
He's crushed.
He's one.
He's crushed.
Steven Adams is one.
Crushed.
Giannis is one.
Yeah, they brave, right?
Zion is one.
You brave, right?
Isaiah Stewart is one.
Oh, you brave, right?
Look, they got 2 on one team. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you brave, right?
All right, back to live action. Score is 98-89. Darren hits both free throws. OG drives down the lane, goes up, draws a foul, and one.
What I told y'all. What I told y'all. What I told y'all.
OG.
Watch this. Watch this.
OG.
Watch this.
That's right, Alvaro. Last effort, man. Let's pack them up. Because game 1 in the second round, I'm pretty sure it's Monday, man. You don't want to go back to the Garden. But Mike Breen mentioned, the Knicks was in the same position last year against Philly. Philly won against us at home, but we went to Philly and we packed them up. So let's see if we can repeat that once again. They say history repeats itself. OG completes the 3-point play. He's up to 22 points. Darren sets a tough screen on Anunoby, pick and roll. Darren goes up and one. Draws a foul on Towns. This man.
Carl, why are you jumping? Don't jump, bro. Y'all the same height. He didn't dunk on you yet, bro. What are you
why'd you
jumping
jump?
for, bro? Like, come
Just put your hands
on,
up.
bro.
Just put your hands up, bro.
He not killing you off a crazy thing. Yeah.
And Tibbs takes him out of the game and puts in Mitchell Robinson. See, my thing is, you play with Rudy Gobert. You see what happens when he doesn't jump.
I mean,
I'm saying, like, just put your hands up.
I don't think niggas really respect Gobert on the real.
I know that. I'm talking about him playing with Gobert as a teammate. Seeing him, most of the time, he just puts his hands up.
But Rudy got dunked on a lot of times. That's what I'm saying. You seeing your teammate get dunked on in the game, real action. You ain't gonna listen to no defensive tips he got to say. You feel what I'm saying? Real time.
Nah.
That's like me telling you, yo, bro, you got to get lower, and I'm getting dropped the whole time, every play. Nah, for real, that's real, bro. I'm telling you.
You right. Brunson gets his own rebound and again goes up and gets the layup to go. The captain, JB, 32 points.
They don't want it.
You right. You right.
But I could be totally wrong, but I'm saying,
nah, I know.
Somebody can't tell me how to play defense and you getting dunked on every game or almost every game, despite you being the defensive player of the year. I don't want to hear nothing. Because if I'm dunking on you in practice and you getting yammed on in practice, I'm not really respecting
Brian
it.
doesn't make the layup. I'm with you. Cunningham gets the ball and banks it in.
Cade is so tough, bro.
Cunningham.
I think, he's only, 22?
Yeah, or
Cade,
23.
Cade is so tough.
Brunson on the opposite end. Puts up the floater. That one is short. Yeah, that should have been an alley-oop, brother. Schroeder. Cunningham back to Schroeder, tries a three. That goes out of bounds off the hands of McBride.
Ooh, you got to catch that, bro, or let it go. Come on. That ain't your fault, but let's go, bro. Momentum shifting right now. We could pack them. Let's end this game.
Ball inbounded to Duran. He's guarded by Robinson. And then Robinson pokes it away for a little, but the ball gets up in the hands of Schroeder. Now give and go, and they find Thompson under the dunker spot, and he forces a timeout by the New York Knicks. Tibbs not happy with the defense.
So I'm going to tell you why that happens. So Deuce can't – so Mitch has to go over, right? Durant, he makes the right read. OG got to stay home until Durant makes the read and play that. But usually you could cheat by McBride coming down. But since Tim Hardaway Jr. is a shooter, he can't cheat. Yeah. He got to stay home. So that's why it looked kind of easy like that once they put us in that pick and roll position. And it depends where it's at. On the wings, it's going to look like that. On the top of the key, it kind of doesn't because they normally flat. They don't blitz, and also tough because Cade is not even a shooter yet. He turned into a shooter next year. That's going to be him and Durant. That pick and roll is going to be money. Like, it's going to be one of the toughest ones to guard, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree with you, Cairo. It's tough though. Like I said, being put in that the side pick and roll, like it's tough because you got to make proper rotations. And like I said, they got shooters all around Cade. And credit to Durant, he's a great screen setter. I don't think anybody has said that yet so far in this series. Like, he's an excellent screen setter with his big frame and stuff like that. So he clears a lot of space to get open. And he makes most of the time he makes the right read. So, all credit to the Pistons. They're not as bad as their record may seem. But we are the superior team. So we are going to come out with this dub.
And to say it better myself.
We are going to come out. You better get this one.
Yep. I think Mitch is, I think he'll wake up.
Yeah. That's Gucci.
He's only played 11 minutes.
He got fouls.
Nah, the problem is when he's in the game, they're going to do the hack of Mitch.
Yeah.
And it's not that he's not confident in his free throws and things like that, but it's hard to go out there and just start making free throws when you didn't really get a lot of good rep time. Like he doesn't have his legs on the end. That's why the free throws are short. They're hitting the front of the rim. So he hasn't really gotten to good motion, I think, to be able to be effective with free throws. But you're okay with 1 and 2, but that's him just being on the floor will slow the entire game down. And that's what Detroit wants. They don't want the Knicks with pace. Because I'll be honest with you, like they said all season, the Knicks play so many minutes. These guys can't keep up. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing about the postseason. We're geared for the postseason. Like we're, what's the word I'm looking for? Conditioned to go into May, June. Whereas Detroit, a lot of these guys, come on, man, realistically, they would be in Hawaii with Scott right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, sharing out mahi-mahi. But this is good. See what happens, how the Knicks bounce back. Both teams with 3 timeouts left in the game. And, do it. Or inbounded to Bridges. So the Knicks have McBride, Brunson, Robinson, Bridges, and Anunoby. McBride dribbles it out, smart play. Crossover, but then loses it. Cade Cunningham with the good hands. And the Knicks, though, get back on defense. Cunningham to Tim Hardaway. Hardaway guarded by
don't foul.
Robinson. Robinson stinking down with it. Cunningham and Brunson with some good hands.
Good hands. No.
They call a foul on McBride? What? They call a foul on Deuce McBride. We are in much better shape because Tibbs overplayed the starters. No, he conditioned them for this. Exactly. That's how you look at it, man. It's all conditioning. Realistically, sometimes players like Brunson, he had one year where he ended up playing all the way until the start of the next season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Including way longer travel. So, different altitude and, you go to different climates and all different types of things. So, these guys, although to us as fans, you're like, oh, they're playing so many minutes. They're conditioned for this, man. Like, they don't go through health and conditioning throughout the year and all these different treatments and stuff to not be able to play. Obviously, there is wear and tear, but that's where the health and conditioning comes into play. Yeah. How well are these guys taking care of their body during the season? And you look at this team, if you know them on the offseason, like some of us do, we follow them, you know these guys take care of their health. You know, and they're new dads. They don't want to go anywhere. They want to stay home with babies. Back to live action, though. Brunson fading away. Shot hits the back of the rim. Offensive rebound by Mitch. And OG tries a three. This time it is no good. Hardaway Jr. grabs the rebound. Cunningham has he drives. Swings it to Hardaway. Hardaway catch and shoot. Three is good. Tim Hardaway hits a three. Cuts the lead to 2. 12-2 run by Detroit. Bridges gets a screen from Robinson. Drives. Ball poked out of his hands by Schroeder. Ahead to Thompson. Thompson spins. Layup good. And Detroit ties the game at 103. And Tibbs calls a timeout. So just as we were saying, these guys were in good shape and ready to be poised and disciplined for this run, they lose it. They allow Detroit to not only tie the game, but gain lots of momentum going into the final 6 minutes of this quarter. So foul trouble has put a lot of key guys on the bench, and it's coming back to haunt the Knicks as we go into the closing minutes. But I have no fear because we are 1 minute away from the time of the year. The clutch player, man. This is at this point, it's not even break glass in case of emergency. He is the glass. Like, you feel me? He breaks the glass for emergency. I need some help. I'm going to find somebody. Other than that, the Calgary is here. Number 11. What's up? Coach, stop calling plays.
I got it.
Set 3 screens if you have to. Maybe they need to start doing that. There's some teams to get Jason Tatum open. I done seen the Celtics with the whole team setting screens. I done seen Derek White, Drew Holiday, and Porzingis.
Pistons is doing that with Cade.
And Al Horford. They all will set a screen, and you just see Jason Tatum go from one corner to the other. You like, damn, bro. Tibbs need to play Payne and Shamet and Mitch. Nah, right now, I think it's a little too crucial. I feel like if Shamet would have got some play in that second quarter, when the Knicks were losing it a little bit, you probably could have got a chance to see how locked in he is in this game. But I think you just weathered the storm, man. You just weathered the storm. All these games have been this close, and you have faith that the guy you pay all these money to is gonna close it out. He lives for these moments, man. I'm not worried. 6 minutes is a lot of time, guys. A lot of times.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of game left.
The Knicks have only scored 7 points this quarter. They haven't had the ability to use Josh Hart, who has 5 fouls. And Anobi just came back in the game. He has 4 fouls. Towns has 4 fouls, and he's on the bench right now. So, you know, you need Mitch to help you get some of these rebounds because everybody's missing. But the issue is, in my opinion, I think you should probably go with Campaign instead of Deuce. But you just never know what you get out of Campaign. You know what I mean? that's when it comes to Tibbs, I feel like that's just how he looks at it. You know? But I think it's just, yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens. So Knicks now have blown not only a 15-point lead, but also a 12-point lead in this game. And you hope with that timeout, they kind of calm down, you know, get their blood levels and catch their breath, get it a little even, and just, you know, take a breath. Sometimes the thing about runs like this for one team, it overhypes them. And this is where the discipline comes into play.
Yep.
We've been in these moments before. Nothing we should worry about. So on the floor, you got Cat, you got OG, you got Brunson, you got Hart, and Bridges, so the starters. Ravens, man, San. What's going on, man? Happy Thursday. Happy first of the month. It's good to see you in the chat. Yeah, man. I think Towns is probably the one playing like Kaka right now. But the fouls has really limited the Knicks, realistically. And then the ball gets inbounded to Hart. Hart being guarded tightly by Dennis Schroeder. Ball ends up in the hands of Brunson. Towns. Tough screen. Got to be careful. Pump fake. Oh, my gosh.
Throws the ball away.
OG tried to cut, but Towns just threw it away. Bad pass, man.
Let's get it back.
All right, so Detroit now has a chance to take the lead in this game. Knicks looking like Detroit in game one, man. Cunningham into the paint, turnaround jump shot, rattles in. Detroit takes a 2-point lead. The Knicks just losing it. 13-0 run by Detroit. Brunson somehow gets the ball, drives on Hardaway, falls down, and a foul is called on Tim Hardaway Jr. And looks like JB Bickerstaff is going to challenge that call. So 5:14 left in the game. Timeout called by Detroit for the challenge with the Knicks down by 2. Let's see what they say. I think JB Bickerstaff is a tragic head coach. Come on, Tibbs, you're better than this, Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, man. I gotta agree. I mean, Tibbs already handed Bickerstaff an L last season. Needs to be able to do it again this season. But it's tough, man. Like I don't know, man. Some things are fouls, some things aren't fouls. Like you never know. Knicks though gotta close it out.
Yeah, we gotta close this shit up.
Will Detroit force a game 7 in Madison Square Garden where they have already won 2 games at home? You guys think the refs have been good this series? I would probably on a gray level give them like a B-. I'd give them a B- because I like the fact that they've been physical. But they've missed calls on both ends of the floor. They've called bad calls on both ends of the floor in multiple different games. But at the same time, like all the games have still been close. And I would say there was probably only maybe one game that really came down to a controversial call. But throughout the entire series, they've been pretty off and on. But like my B- is that's like a real on the cusp of a C+, like 79, 80, if I was to do it out of 100. Right now, the Detroit crowd is calling Jalen Brunson a flopper in unison. They're screaming flopper, flopper, flopper. I think they got one of the biggest floppers in the league in Dennis Schroeder, but, you know, when it's against you, you don't like it. When you do it, hey. Just let it slide. Just let it slide.
Just let it slide.
It's taking a long time to look at this. Detroit Pistons are punks. Yeah, man, they bicker a lot. Tony Brothers. So he's saying the challenge is successful. So I don't know who imminent possession goes to, though. Probably Detroit. So jump ball. So Detroit keeps their challenge. And yeah. I'm actually a Cavs fan. We have sucked for a while. We're kind of good this year, though. I want to say kind of good, man. You guys are pretty good, man. You got healthy this year. A new head coach. You don't have JB Bickerstaff bickering in the ears of Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. You know, they've also went against what everyone was saying about them being able to play together. They've been a really good 1-2 punch with the emergence of Mobley. So the Cavs are doing really well this year, man. You gotta salute to them. I think getting rid of Bickerstaff was a great thing for them. The jump ball was a little awry. Towns might have got hit in the chest. He looked like he lost some air. Oh, they're gonna redo it. Man, I don't have the emotional tools to handle another loss. Hey, feel that, man. Feel that. The worst part would be, you know, and Duren tips out of bounds, so the Knicks are lucky, man. They get the ball back. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, don't want to be that team, you know, with that history. 3-1, it's tough for a team to come back. Like, come on, brother. Let's wake up. I do think that Houston does have a chance to do that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it, 3-2 right now?
3-2 now, going back to Golden State.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah. I hated Bickerstaff. Mobley has serious impressed me. Yeah, he's always been like that. I just think he had to now learn how to play with Donovan Mitchell. You know, Donovan Mitchell's an all-star guard, and you know, transitionary year. Brunson finds Hart.
Hart on the cut.
Go, and
Good
Josh
cut.
Hart with the good cut.
Good fucking cut, Josh Hart.
Word. Detroit now. We're in clutch minutes. Game is tied at 105. Schroeder to Duren. Finds Cunningham. Hart almost gets the steal, but Duren able to lay it in off the glass. Why did Towns double team?
Our rotation's too slow.
Brunson gets it up the court. Brunson drives, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound. Towns. Towns picks up his dribble, has to give it to Bridges. Hart with 7 on the clock.
Off the
Loses the ball, and then Thompson gets the steal. Layup, and gets the roll. 109-105. Quick outlet by the Knicks. Brunson, pull up 3. No good. And then a loose ball foul is called on Towns, going the other way.
They rushing. The wrong time.
Poised for success right now as Towns fouling at a crucial point in the game right now. This is what I'm saying, man. He's supposed to be the X factor in this series, and whenever he's a no-show, this is what happens. This is what happens. And this game, you can't say anything. They didn't put Tobias Harris on him. You got 9 points, bro. Brunson, yeah, I don't know why Brunson did that. There was a foul? Oh, yeah. Oh, but they're in the bonus. So Thompson at the free throw line. So look, now it's going down to free throws. Thompson missed the first one. 109-105, 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Oh, man. Lead is 5. He hits the second one. Brunson, guarded by Thompson. Towns sets the screen. And then a reach and foul, or a blocking foul called on Thompson. Thompson has 3 fouls. Schroeder subbing into the game. Thompson to the bench. NBA trivia. Which player has the current best career free throw percentage of all time? See, that's tough, man, because a lot of guys. What's the minimum? Josh Hart goes down. No call. Cunningham to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Josh Hart gets back into the play. Cunningham drives, puts up the floater. Shot no good. Rebound, Josh Hart. Kicks to Brunson. Brunson drives, goes up, layup, no good. Rebound, Hardaway.
Come on, you gotta finish those.
Oh my gosh, Captain, what's going on? Curry. And a timeout called by Detroit. I feel like it has to be a big man. Just off the strength of that, like, they, but it has to be like a minimum. I mean, all time, I don't know. Oh, it's Curry for real? Wow. That's crazy. Nah, Curry's tough. Curry's tough. Yeah, Knicks only got 9 points, man. Right now they're shitting bricks. Like I really don't know what to say about that. But yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be back.
Yeah, that's definitely a choke job. Damn, fourth quarter summary. Pistons with 25 in the quarter, 9 for 15 on the field, 1 for 5. The Knicks with an atrocious 9 points in the fourth quarter. Definitely not how you win a game. It's not how you close out a game, a closeout game too. It's looking like Pistons is forcing a game 7 as of right now. Still a little bit of time left though. In my opinion, I feel like it'd be a little bit of fatigue, but I think Brunson slows up the pace a little bit for us. I think we need to start having off the rebounds, either Macau or Josh bring up the ball, or whoever is not bringing it up, cut to the basket, So, but Josh Hart with the steal, passes it to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the 3, no good. So it's under 3 minutes left in this game. Kay Cunningham brings the ball up. Passes it to Tobias. Tobias being double teamed. Kay Schroeder with the swing through to Tim Hardaway Jr. Jr. with the shot, and it's good. 2-pointer by Tim Hardaway Jr. And 1. Oh, hey, you got what you wanted. That was a Brunson and 1 right there. I think they about to force a game 7, bro. But I think they about to force game 7. But yeah, I think with that, the clock being slow, those them pity pat fouls we had, we got Detroit in the bonus early, so that took away from our offensive movement too. I think that's a couple factors that made our fourth quarter look like this.
So they scored another bucket, or both teams scored. Wow, man. Shooter didn't even get hit in the face, bro. They talking about flopping. I don't see him getting hit in the face. Thoughts on Cat's game tonight? F plus.
Um,
Nah, I give him an F minus.
so history says, like, if you watch Cat on the Timberwolves, he had games like this too. I pretty much expected this to be in the playoffs. You know, I think this is definitely unacceptable though. We paying a guy this much money for us to give for him to give us so low offensive production is definitely something that's alarming.
All stands. Challenge unsuccessful.
Yeah, I think he take away from his game a lot when he doesn't get to shoot threes. Like, he should also be a back-to-basket post player in mid-range.
Yeah, he act like he can't do nothing else when he not shooting threes.
I mean, he said it out on camera. He won the 3-point contest, so in his mind, he really truly believes that he's a shooter. So no matter how tall he is, he probably think he the best shooter on the court every time he step on it.
But I do think only taking 1 3 is unacceptable. I mean, if you're gonna say that and claim that and make your game be about that, put the shots up.
He not getting the space on the perimeter though.
He took a dumb shot.
Yeah, exactly. There's no space up there for him.
But I feel like this is where you got to stay mental, because I think ever since Tibbs didn't like that shot, he decided to not shoot threes no more. Now that's taken away from the game. You know you're a shooter, shoot.
Same with your feet. That's their ball.
Goes it off the body of Hart. So 2 minutes left with 0.9 on the clock for Detroit.
Yeah, I think Karl-Anthony Towns, he knows how to post, but you know, some guys in the league, they just get caught up in their bread and butter. And I think for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it worked for him to shoot. But on this team, he can't be that much of a shooter for us. He might have to play more down low, but it's going to take for him to watch tape and see that for himself, you know. But we'll see.
Crossover on shooter, gets into the paint, dribbles it around, almost falls down, pump fake, goes up, gets it to go, cuts the lead to 2. Jalen Brunson somehow managing to still score on that play.
Jalen Brunson with a tough score on Dennis Schroeder. Every time we see him, it's red.
Barbecue chicken. Duren sets the screen on Anunoby, gets Towns trailing, ball goes out of bounds, and it's Detroit ball. Nice. All right, you got to go watch some Big Pat tape and learn how to post. You got to watch every big man, man. You need to just, I don't know. You need to pull up to Dykeman for real. Towns gets the steal, drives, he's fouled by Duren.
That's a finish, bro.
Towns now going to the line.
But we take it,
2.
though. Let's finish that, though, Towns.
Wow. Good steal from Towns. All right, man. Now
that's the left hand. Yang. You feel me? You like that?
Yeah, I like that. Or you got to hit him with the pump fake.
Oh, yeah, that too.
That would have got him. That's smart discipline.
Yeah, the hit.
Boom. 2 points. But you going too quick. He probably like, oh my God, I finally got the ball. I can get to 10 points.
He cooked me.
I can tie the game. Hits
go.
the first free throw. Good job by Towns, man. Cuts it to 1. All right. Towns has 10 now.
It's another double-double for Towns.
Yep. Scores 112, 111. Towns has a chance to tie it. Brunson having to do it all alone is a disgrace. That's what I'm saying. That's why he went out and got Towns. Towns short on the free throw. Goes on the floor, gets his own rebound. Ball goes out of bounds off Tobias Harris. Knicks basketball. Here we go.
Towns, why you gave it up, huh?
Wow. All right, let's see what the Knicks, can they turn this into some buckets? 11 seconds left on the shot clock. A minute 15 left in the quarter. Yo, shot clock going back to 14. I said, what's about to happen? All right.
I don't like that ref.
Ed Malloy. Yeah, he's the one that wears number 14, man. I don't really like him like that either.
He looked like
Ball inbound to Bridges. Kicks it to Josh Hart.
You seen the X-Men movie?
Back to Brunson.
The first one.
Brunson has Thompson on him. Shot clock at 5 seconds. Brunson tween, crossover, drives, turns, ball stripped, and a 24 shot clock violation. Good defense by Thompson. That's that ISO ball, man.
Woo! They gonna catch on.
Yep. I think there he should have did the full spin.
Yeah, he should.
Like sometimes you gotta not do the half because they pick up on that.
He should have give the ball up.
That too. Yeah, I know, Kyra. I'm with you. Duran fouled. That might be Josh Hart's sixth, so he might be out of the game. Nope, that's Towns. So Towns is out of the game with 6 fouls. So
Aye.
that's what he does. And I said it. He be fouling out. And it's always in the most crucial games when you need him, where he disappears the most. That's where he gets the softness from. That's where he gets that hat. Because a game, the closeout games, he be fouling out.
You got 200 plus M's. You cannot be fouling out in the playoffs.
Ridiculous. Definitely a great game, though. Brunson is great, but he got to understand that he's not Kobe.
Durant got 20 points.
Duran misses the first free throw. All right, so let's see what happens, man.
I'm tired.
All right, hits the second one. 2-point game. Knicks use one of 2 timeouts that they have left. 49.8 seconds left in the game. I just hope the Knicks don't go for the win. Let's play smart. Just play smart.
Yeah, I'm expecting the Knicks to run a play to tie the game up for sure.
Man, go for OT, bro. Put the pressure back on Detroit by scoring a bucket, but don't wait too long in the shot clock. You know, you got to get one of those fast plays where you get a Bridges baseline shot, but he can't fade away, bro. Go straight up. Get the little baseline shot. Level us up, and then we're good. In today's NBA, you need to be a good 3-point shooting. Yeah, you do, but I mean, you know, everybody lives and dies by the 3. Why do the Knicks always make me have an unneeded heart attack every game? Honestly, I wish I knew. But it just things like this just show you that, you know, we're still a piece away, you know? Like, it just shows you that. We're still in the process. Obviously, you want to compete, and you think you can compete every year, but, you know, every game comes with its own challenges, and the Knicks got to overcome things like this. You know, teams that are overworking them and want it more. That's all it comes down to at the end of the day. Execution. Let's go. Bridges to inbound. Brunson on the court. Brunson drives. Gets tied up.
They watch
gets
tape.
It to Hart.
They watching tape, bro. They're not falling for those fakes.
Screen on shooter.
Look at Mikal.
Brunson puts up the shot. No good, but Bridges with the follow tip and ties the game with 35.6 remaining. And Detroit elects to not use their timeout.
Let's go. Tyler Colette, play up the ball, bro.
Cunningham gets the ball.
Boy, I hate this weak NBA shit today, bro. Niggas is playing 94 feet, bro.
113 up. Let's see what they do. Cunningham. OG fights off of the screen. Cunningham layup too hard. And Hart with the rebound. And the Knicks use their final timeout with 20.6 remaining. So the Knicks, I think, with no more shot clock, now you go for the win. But the win is not a 3. It's not a 3. We're shooting 31% from the three-point line, 9 of 29. You get vertical action towards the basket. And I think it might sound weird, and you probably wouldn't want to do this. You probably might want to do a 1-4 low. I think you do a 1-4 high. Just to, like, once he gets to where he gonna go, then the 1-4 goes down quick. Like, it's gotta be action. When I get to this spot, y'all all gotta move y'all players down. They might not want to do it, but then we see, then you start crossing over. It's like a weird unorthodox play. Let me say how I draw it up. You start off 1-4 high, right? You got OG on the elbow, and you gotta have Mitch. He faked the screen with Mitch, and then you got Hart. You pick and choose. Obviously, it's gonna be Josh Hart, but you could fake with Mitch as if he gonna go for the roll for the alley because it's like, oh, he going to the line, he gonna hit 1 or 2. Nobody ever does that. But as soon as he gets to like past the logo, y'all all move down to the 1-4 low. All of y'all. But
that's gonna clog out the lane though.
No, Bridges and OG baseline. You know how that they do? But the play is really for Josh Hart cut to the basket. Him or Bridges. Or Mitch. You want one of those two to cut to the basket. Not necessarily for an alley, but with everybody cutting at the same time, they think you might want to go for a shot with them two, but you really looking for the dunker spot or the little layup, like one of them two. Somebody gonna get mixed up, and then they might get caught in the weak spot and foul. You get what I'm saying? One of those, like, it's unorthodox, but it got to be executed. You feel me? That's how I think. I'm sorry, bro. We got to practice. That's the play you got to practice in real time. All right, here we go. You got Brunson, top of the key against Thompson. Brunson, good move, pull up 3. Let's go, bang! Jalen Brunson, the captain, 4-3. Boom! Captain Clutch does it again. Put the ball in the basket of the captain.
Come here, Asa.
4.3 seconds remaining in the game. Bam. The main thing now is do not foul. Woo-hoo-hoo. What a move by Brunson. Woo. Between the legs, behind the back, gets open. Thompson gets caught on the play. And Brunson with a 4-piece. Is this the dagger? Are we sending Detroit home in their cars while we get to fly first class back to the city that never sleeps?
We ain't going back to the city. We going to Boston. We got to play better. We flying right to Boston. We got to play better.
We going straight to Boston. Yeah. You know what's funny? You know, I'll admit it, you know, to my guys and my people here, because I'm a plane enthusiast, you know me. I sometimes I make sure that they flights be good. I know they plane.
Oh, you trying to go there?
Go where, Boston?
Yeah.
I don't like nothing about Boston, bro. I don't even like driving through Boston.
Oh, I was gonna say we could go sit in the stands, cause havoc.
Oh, I'm with that too. Cunningham, the Knicks were going for a foul, and Beasley, ain't it sweet? Ain't it sweet? Ain't it sweet? Ain't it sweet? The man that had the most to say the entire series. Ain't it sweet? Let's go. Get that man out of here, baby. The Knicks pack him up in 6. Let's go. Duran, is he crying like a baby? Come on, man. First playoffs, man up.
Throw the sixes in the chat.
Let's
and
go,
six.
man.
And
And
six.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
Boston,
go.
you're up next, man. Knicks hit the second round for the third year in a row. Congrats to the Knicks, man. JB with a 40-piece. That comes with 10 sauces. How many you want? You got 10 sauces from Hart. He was crying for real?
Sicko.
Tim Hardaway. You stole
Sicko.
70 mil from us. Ain't it sweet?
Sicko. A star. You're going to be a star, bro. Word. Just keep working on your game. Get a jump shot. They going to pay you.
Shouldn't have had to be 6, but we still made it.
Hey,
through.
bro. We got the first round dub.
I'll be
On
honest.
to the next round. Let's go.
Detroit is a tough team, man.
Yeah, they are tough out. Trust me. It wasn't going to go down easy. And my fault.
No, I was gonna say, and it's mainly Cade. You know, Cade is their engine, and this is not a loss on him, but it's gonna be a great learning lesson for him and show him that, hey, man, he might now go to the organization and be like, listen, this guy and this guy, I might not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, when you experience things like this, it now shows you, like, all right, maybe we went in the wrong direction going to get Tobias. It might have helped us, and now in the big game moments, Tobias, you had one good game. Granted, you had your little points, you do your thing, but for the most part, he's always majority the most net negative on Detroit. Like today, he's a minus 23. Minus 23. Nobody else is in double minus on their team. Think about that.
Yeah, for sure.
When you're on the floor, you're a complete net negative, my boy. So goodbye to you. But hey, man, they tried. The Knicks came and won.
Come here, nigga.
We need changes ASAP. Yeah, man. DQ said I need this season to end. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I will admit I've said that a few times myself, but you know, I have my own selfish reasons. Anyway, no more confessions.
Well, we gotta see what was really Wagwan DQ versus this next round team.
We gotta see.
We gonna really see. You know, that's gonna be exposed what's going on. But I do think the Knicks is gonna play Boston a little bit better than they did during the season. I think they got a lot of film to learn from. I think it's good that we
Bridges cursing. He said we built for this shit.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think us not beating them, they might underestimate us coming into the series as well. So I think those are some positives to look at, but we definitely must play better as a team. The bench that you guys claim we have, which we do, but they're gonna have to play out of body to even mess with what Boston has on that side. But not too much on that right now. Let's enjoy this dub.
He said we're not sweet. We gonna fight for sure.
Yeah.
I agree. And honestly, like game one, I think is
I mean, hey, bro, we lost every game in the first quarter, so
right.
That we played Boston. So they gonna have to prove otherwise to me. But I'm with you though. I don't think it's gonna be that easy. But I don't want us losing in the.
Cairo said, Alvaro, you can breathe again. I get to make my podcast debut. Yeah, you're supposed to be texting my phone right now, the flight itinerary, my boy.
I don't think they
You think I'm playing? I'm supposed to be on a flight. The game is on Monday. I'll take a flight Monday.
Yeah, so we're playing the Boston Celtics.
Don't play. Listen, I will go to your territory. They got the first 2 games is in Boston, right? I'll stay in Hawaii just for the first 2 games. I'll stay in Hawaii for the first 2 games. So everybody can see Scotty. You know what
I don't
I'm saying?
got your number, bro. What you talking about? Look at my phone. What's on my phone? You sent the virus there?
Yeah, you know he is IT man. Gotta be careful.
I think y'all should know.
VPN over there.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm actually excited for this matchup.
Yeah, I am too.
Mainly, look, there's a couple things I don't like. I don't like that KP got a ring. Congrats to him, but I don't like it. He had to go to Boston. Like, of all teams, like I feel like no Knick should ever play for Boston ever in life. Like, you know, the once a Knick, always a Knick. It negates itself when you go play for the Celtics.
He's no longer in Knicks history. Another person I got to get knocked out of there is Andrea Bargnani. I'm sorry, he got to go. You know. But besides that, like, we good, man. We could finally breathe a little bit. At least they did it in 6. They get a couple of nights off to rest. But yeah, they're probably gonna head to Boston after this, man.
Yeah, we out to Boston,
But
bro.
we don't. I mean, it's right there. It's a quick flight. It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
so we
it's
can come
very
home.
quick.
I mean, come back to Westchester. You know what I'm saying? Tarrytown. You know, see what's going on. Prepare for Boston, TD Garden, the Little Bro Garden, and you know it's gonna be tough. Boston, you know how they get. We all know how they get in the playoffs, and this is exciting, man. I can't remember the last time we faced Boston in the playoff series. And so,
Nah, that's another iconic shot in Knicks history right there. That's just now. Even though, you know, that was the 3 versus the 6, but that was a big shot. Asar, I'm sorry, you're a part of a lifetime highlight. I hope you know. Nah, real talk. It's over.
that was the game-winning shot.
Yeah, bruv.
That was the dagger.
For the series. Not for the game, for the series. For the series. Yeah. Nah, for real, bro. That was so tough just now. I'm not gonna lie, that was tough. Jalen Brunson, all right, my fault. My son went for 40 and for the 40p.
Damn.
But yeah, yo, Scott, have all your Celtic niggas come in the chat. We want all the smoke. We ain't ducking nothing.
Oh man,
Real
Jared
talk.
Jeffries and Alfred Payton, man. DQ's hate for those two goes a long way, man.
You're making threats?
Especially Jared Jeffries. Whew.
That sounds like a threat,
That's a
Scotty.
surprise to both of y'all. What? What's the surprise?
Sounds
Jason
like a threat.
Tatum 0 for 12 from 3? Huh?
I think y'all a little worn down, a little bit.
Nah, I like us going into this matchup mainly for the, like, we got something to be hyped about. Y'all
Yeah.
cooked us all season. That's the only motivation I need. And the fact that y'all cooked us
And cause-
on national television.
And Towns didn't play well any game but the last one, really. So he got some get back to get for sure. I think what I was saying the last time I was in the chat, Karl Anthony Towns averaged like 11 points against the Celtics. So, I mean, we're fortunate enough to finish out the series right now with him having a bad game as he did. Jalen Brunson had to make that shot, and it's sad that it's essentially our point guard that took a pay cut.
Yeah. No, the captain took the pay cut.
He took a pay cut. He's getting paid on discount, and look what he's doing.
You want to know,
You know,
you
so-
want to know the crazy thing too, bro?
Yeah,
Let me show y'all the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Y'all remember last game, the 3-and-D guys, what they do for us? Nothing. They did absolutely nothing for us last game. Today they gave us 25 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. That's not Mikal Body. 11 of 16. Great shooting out of Mikal. Everybody been talking a lot of crap about him all year. And the game that went down to the wire, without those 25 points, without those 3 assists, because we all know he don't pass, like he be having donuts. He only hit 1 3, but that 3 was needed.
He did what he's supposed to do.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna play devil advocate though.
Go ahead, because
know
OG
this-
stepped up too,
this-
especially defensively. I think OG stepped up.
next
But I'm
matchup-
just saying, the last game none of them, both
yeah,
them
they definitely didn't
was
show
gone.
up, yeah.
We couldn't have all 3 of them again be gone.
Yeah, this is a momentum we need going into the
The only
next
thing I
series.
liked about Towns was the 15 rebounds. Other than that, peace.
Nah, for sure.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. Yeah, this is the momentum we like to see. Our 2 wing players is playing well. They got a big matchup coming up against Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Towns has a matchup against KP. Brunson is really Derek White and
Holiday.
Holiday. And Josh Hart really is free fall.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the handyman. Whatever's needed, he's gonna get. He's gonna fill that seat up. But I just need us to take our matchups very serious, like life or death serious. Because
Holiday's hurt right now.
yeah,
Okay.
but I think
He'll come back.
talent wise, they're not. I don't think they're that much better than the Knicks. Matchup wise, going down roster, yeah, of course. But I think like position for position, pretty much. Other
Good
than
matchup.
other than Tatum maybe going crazy, I think that's the only position we might not have on Smash. Not saying we'll have Jaylen Brown on Smash either, because personally I like him, but I think I'll take my chances of playing good defense on him or him having a bad game over Tatum. So, like I said,
Brown's susceptible to bad games.
yeah. So most likely we're gonna see OG guarding Tatum.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown being guarded by
Bridges.
Mikal Bridges. I won't be surprised to see
Josh interchange.
Josh interchange with OG. But the only thing is, I would say we got to watch out for Josh Hart getting in foul trouble,
Yeah.
because I know they're going to manipulate that a lot, as well as OG.
I think the best part about, not necessarily the best part, I think the good part about Mitch coming back is the fact that, like,
It's the
he
presence.
comes off the bench.
Yeah.
So now when they bring somebody like Luke Cornett off the bench, you got another tall, lanky center who, in my opinion, is way better than Luke Cornett to get you those offensive bounds. The only thing about Luke Cornett is he could pull Mitch
I was gonna say,
outside
he
the
spreads
paint
the floor, yep.
because he could shoot threes.
Yep.
And same thing with Al Horford. But Mitch covers a lot of ground. I think he'll be hyped to play against the Celtics. I think the fact that we're a lot closer to Boston, alludes to a lot more rest, a lot more prep, a lot more just figuring it out. You're going to have more support going to the game and everything.
And I don't think it's any worse we can play versus Boston. Because we got enough bad film on us. It's only learn from the mistakes from there.
OG better guard.
Nah,
Tatum
yeah, for
because
sure.
he
OG is
Bridges.
gonna guard Tatum.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna go any other way. And Jaylen Brown's gonna guard Mikal. I think defensive scheme wise, we just gotta force Jaylen Brown to shoot. Mikal's just a little light on the ass, so Jaylen Brown might be able to drive on him. But I think Mikal Bridges versus Jaylen Brown is lanky enough. I believe Jaylen Brown is shorter than Mikal. So I think that will work to Mikal Bridges' advantage. Now with OG, I could see Jason Tatum manipulating OG into foul trouble. Because I do believe OG is a fierce competitor on defense, and a lot of people don't want to see themselves being guarded by him all 48 minutes. So you kind of got to scheme up to get him off you, because he's going to compete every time. But I think as long as we do that, we contain Tatum, play Derek White threes, and keep Drew Holiday under control, which I know that's not no easy task. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, I feel like we could run with Boston. It's we just gonna have to play a heck of a game, and we're gonna have to get contributions from our bench.
Game 1, I believe, is Monday. Sorry.
Nah, you good. I could see Precious playing this game, this series. We're probably gonna extend our rotation because Boston plays a lot of people too. I could see that happening. I won't be surprised by that.
Chavez Bembridge says, "Let me get a little more every." Huh? Hello.
Yeah, DQ, I agree with you on that one.
Porzingis pick and pop with
Yeah,
Towns.
he has a problem
appreciate
guarding.
the sub. There we go.
Where
we at?
He has a problem guarding the PNRs in my opinion. I hate it.
Oh, a little more energy. Got you. Nah, we here, man. Big vibes. Listen, Brunson came in. He outside. He said, "Look, I'm out of here." He said, "Peace out." You know what I'm saying? So he came to do what he had to do.
My boy want us to scream. Let me
Scream is crazy.
I know. Let me see some energy in the chat, Chavez.
Brunson sad. We checking out.
Let me see
man.
some W's, my boy. Like the vid.
Here we go. Facts. Big up to the Jamaicans, man. We outside. But I won.
But yeah. Good series win by the Knicks.
Appreciate you, Alvaro.
Good series win. Salute, Alvaro.
It was a good series, man. Overall,
the energy.
just discovered the chat. I appreciate you here. I appreciate you pulling up, man.
Big ups. Much respect.
I'm really happy that the last possession went off the hands of Malik Beasley. Bro, the amount of trash talking he was talking, and he said how much minutes? He said Mikal was gonna average just 44 minutes. My man Bridges had 22? Let me see. 25. All right, Malik Beasley had a good game. He had 20 points, 6 threes.
Yeah, I mean, he just hit threes.
No, he hit threes, yeah. All right, he can go home and do his little tail wag home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his little what?
Tail wag.
Nah, I told you what he doing, bro. Ain't no tail wag, bro.
It was poetic.
Shout out to my son.
It was needed. Like, that has to be on all the clips. Like, you know how they do like the clips, and they just. I think they should put all his clips in the all his
like
tweets
montage.
in a montage, and then to end it off with the ball just going out of his hands with the sound that go like this. I think I got it. Hold on, let me see. I think it's this one. Put it with that side with the ball going out of bounds. Show the time, and then put 4-2 Knicks. And then you just have him dancing with the crying face.
Yeah, they about to post him with the shit. Knicks 4-2 series.
Oh, 4-2, right? With the cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson already surpassed Melo in my opinion as a Knick. I can respect that. I can't, the only difference that I will always say is like, I think Phil Jackson literally destroyed Melo's career with the amount of people and garbage he surrounded him with. So, I think Melo had like 2 good years with Mike Woodson. After that, like, just no real support. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Melo was stamped. He brought back some life to the Knicks. How do I super chat? Right now, I can't get super chats. I gotta get to like 500 subs. I'm almost there. We at 345, I believe. 345, 349. Oh, we 1 away from 350, so we almost gotta update that goal.
Let's go.
Get it to 360. So.
But yeah, big game by Captain Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, man. We here, man.
Big shot. I'll say the 33 shots, it can't happen in the next round either. Yeah.
It's so crazy. I didn't even realize he took 33 shots.
Mikal Bridges and OG taking more shots than Towns next series, that can't happen. But the shot distribution needs to be spread out a little bit more. I'm fine with everyone except Josh Hart taking about 15. Jalen Brunson maybe 20, but the 20 got to be efficient, especially against Boston. But yeah, I think everyone OG shots probably will go down too. He'll probably get the corner 3, but we'll see. I'm all over the place with it because I'm just.
You excited, man? Be on to the next round, baby.
I just figure how Boston are play us, and I'm just thinking of how like our offense is going to look versus their defense.
I would say, I think again, they're gonna put Derek White on Brunson. I don't really like. I'm not gonna say I don't like the ISO play. I think we're a better team when we move the ball, and obviously, you got teams that are gonna force us to play certain ways. But I think we also got to try to enforce our will on teams too. Like we can't just keep, even though we might start off on a good note, that doesn't necessarily enforce your will on the game. Like you don't have to use physicality and all that other stuff. But like sometimes, like even this game, we started off good, but Detroit still felt like we got a chance. It don't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's hard to do that against Boston, but
I was gonna say.
You gotta just not get punked out early. You know what I'm saying? Because going into the game, the conversation is gonna be, the Knicks have not beat Boston all season. What's Brunson gonna do? Tatum, the best person in this series, and blah blah blah. This, that, and the third. Boston in 4. We're gonna start hearing that nonsense because they swept us in the regular season. Mm-hmm. But I think just all that is fuel, but I don't think it matters to the Knicks. I think for us, although we're right where we are last year, we're still in the learning process. This team has been together now. This is their 2nd straight year with Porzingis and Drew Holiday and all that. So they know what they want to do. They have a different mindset going into this year because they won the chip last year. So, and they were not the heavy favorites. no one really thought Boston was. I mean, it ended up throughout the course of the year, but going into the season last year, no one had Boston being the ones to win the chip all the way. So I feel like their motivation is way different going into it. Like they don't looking at their opponents like, yeah, it's the Knicks. I don't think they necessarily care that it's the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? And I think us not beating them doesn't play a role going into the playoffs. I think how we played them is what they're more so thinking. Because at the end of the day, they know we got to go into it playing them differently. There's no way we're going to play them the same way we did in the regular season.
If we play them like how we played Detroit, we probably going to lose in 5. We can't have up and down games like how we did, especially from our star players. So that's going to have to change. But I think as long as we lock in defensively, I just feel like defensively, if we guard all their actions, we'll be straight. Because they do have periods of times where they shoot too many threes and they don't go in. We just got to capitalize.
Yeah, Scott know about that, right, Scott? You live by the 3, you die by the 3. You know, and I don't think the bench next series is gonna play a huge role. Like I wanted this series for the bench to play a huge role, mainly because I already know how Tibbs gets when it's game time, and it's gonna be the starters and 1 or 2 guys off the bench. So I was hoping the bench could step in, get these guys rest that you might need, because that's what was happening for Boston. You know, you had Sam Hauser like coming in, hitting threes. You're like, what's going on? Peyton Pritchard had a pretty terrible series against Orlando. People are not going to say that, even though he was the 6th man of the year. He didn't have a good series against Orlando, but he plays well against the Knicks.
Yeah, I need Deuce to
kind of step it up,
but
campaign to do the same thing. And a lot of the times, as we can see, listen, guys, we don't need you to go out there and make the lead to go be anywhere it is. We just want you to bring energy, maintain the lead, score, keep everybody in the game. You are the back and forth. We want y'all to go back and forth in the playoffs. In the regular season, if you made the lead get bigger, cool. Right now, every possession matters. Take care of the basketball. Play smart. Play as a team. Add to the cohesion. You know, the team assists that we're missing, those were the Deuce assists, the Cam assists. You can't go into the game 1 assist, Deuce. You can't be having 0 assists, Payne. Like, that doesn't... You got to help the offense get into motion. The reason why you make you know what I'm saying? Like, and the shots count. If you don't make it, you don't get the assist. But if you're not getting these guys into a good flow into the offense, how can they make shots? And so now you're on the court just taking up space. You know, the good thing about Payne is he can make up on defense because he puts his body on the line. You appreciate that about him. But he throws up foolish shots.
Yeah, he gonna hit a 3 though at some point.
Of course. And that's why I feel like this series is the series for the bench to not necessarily save the Knicks.
Just play solid.
But we need you to play solid because the starters are going to play at least 40 minutes.
Yeah, you got to play solid at best.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at worst.
At worst. And I like Mitch coming back for this matchup. I really do. We could use Precious. Will he use him? I don't know. But I think extending it to start the series with 9 players is a good idea. Whether it's Shamit or Precious, but not both.
Yeah, I think you got to try one of them. Shamit going to play.
Alvaro, have a good night, my guy. Appreciate you.
Salute, Alvaro.
Appreciate you checking in from Chile.
See you till next time.
Have a great night. I know it's like almost 12 over there, so have a great night, man. Yo, Scott, man, you need to be sending me flights, brother. You think I'm playing? Think I'm playing, Scott? I'll get in the camera, bro. Nah, but I appreciate y'all pulling up and checking in. Game 1 is on Monday, I believe. I'm sorry, I never answered Alvaro on that. Oh, I'm so bad. It's because ESPN makes it so hard to find it. But NBA, I can just go to the brackets. But I'm pretty sure it's Monday in Boston. Yeah. So It doesn't say what time, but
Probably,
it will be Monday. So I'm gonna assume it's prime time, 7:30 or 8 o'clock.
I'll say it's probably at 8.
It might be an ESPN game
Yeah.
because TNT usually has Tuesday and Thursday games, and ESPN games usually start at 8. So I'm gonna say 8, maybe 7. If you know, I think that's the only game, so it could potentially just be 7:30 or 8 o'clock. So that's the next game on Monday, Cinco de Mayo. So we gotta be turned up, man. Not gonna have a crazy stream, but hey, why not? Why not? All right. So, checking out. Nito, any closing remarks? You got anything you want to say to the team, to the chat?
Throw them W's up. Like, subscribe. Tell your Knicks friends. Tell your Celtics friends. We litty next round. See y'all soon. You feel me?
Yo, I got a lot of Celtics friends that always be hitting me up whenever the Knicks play. So, like, it's funny how much Celtics fans pay attention to the Knicks.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We know one.
I don't care about the Celtics. They disrespectful taking away our MSG broadcast. Yeah, man. Only having one round is tough. And the crazy thing is, I'm glad they won today. But I'm going to a concert that was supposed to be on Saturday. So, like, if they would have lost this game, the game would have been pushed on Saturday. But now the concert's on Friday. And I've been, like, all week just straight listening to his song. Like, I gotta. I can't be in there not knowing, you feel me? Because I'm now.
And the Knicks is lit.
Is it Rema or Rema? Or like,
word? You going to Rema?
Yeah, Rema. Yeah. Rema. I'm going to the Rema concert with my siblings, with Tony and Kayla. So,
baby, somebody,
yeah.
You been watching my steeds. You know I'm a G.
I'm gonna be in the garden, not for the Knicks game.
Shorty, I'm
gonna be out there, man. I'm gonna be out there, have some fun, man. I'm gonna see if I can get the banners on the phone or something.
Yo, y'all have a good night.
Word.
Be blessed.
Yes, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Hit that subscribe button.
Shout out to the love.
Button. And we will catch you on Monday, round 2 against Boston.
Knicks in 6. They get it done, fellas.
The Knicks defeat the Detroit Pistons in 6
The Pistons.
Games. The Pistons.
Love.
Shout out to Scott.
Yo. Shout
out to DQ. Love you too, my boy. Alvaro.
Yo, next round, I'm going to be posting pictures of the real you. Don't worry.
Cairo.
Yo, shout out to everybody that pulled up on the chat, for real, y'all. Y'all make this shit fun.
Tiny, Juan was here. Who else? Daniel was here. Daniel always pulling up. Kenny pulled up.
Shout out to the little bro.
I know he probably knocked right now. He be waking up at like 3 a.m.
Sheesh.
Ken pulled up. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to Ravens. You know what I'm saying? Even though he a Cleveland fan, he pulled up. So I appreciate
a Raven
the love
and a Cleveland fan.
All the NBA
I don't know how
fans.
that's going on.
Deli always in the building. Shout out to BX. Y'all already know what's going on. All right. Appreciate y'all, man. Salute. Have a good night. Scotty, you think I'm playing about this plane ticket?
Yo, Scott, we got to get on the sticks, though, before the round start.
You think I'm playing? Yeah, man. Let's go, man. Oh, I'm going.
We made magic happen the last time, baby.
I'm getting back on Twitch tomorrow. It's been 2 weeks. I've been super excited. So, if you haven't, follow me on Twitch. Wrong thing. My Twitch right there. Nope, not that one. Right there under there. The Aura World. And I'm gonna be outside, man. You get to see the off season, off camera. I'll be still on camera, but non-basketball Aura, which is gonna be fun, man. I'm getting back in my Warzone bag. Well, not even bag. I don't have a Warzone bag, so.
Yo, if y'all on Strava, follow me.
Yeah, my guy's a big biker outside, man.
Yeah.
Biker outside.
I don't know if y'all about the workout life, but I'll be out on the bikes.
So, yeah. Shout out to you guys, man. Have a good night. And peace. Scott, ain't nobody ask you, Scott. Ain't nobody ask you, Scott.
What you on a sauna or Strava?
Scott, nobody asks you, Scott. Okay, you're a Boston Celtics fan. We don't care what you got.
What you doing on Strava in the sauna?
We don't care, Scott. Okay, Scott.
Playing pickleball, they don't got that on Strava, bro.
you can't got game. NDB, man, I
Nah, we love you, Scott, man. We appreciate
Love,
you,
bro.
bro.
I'm gonna hit you soon, bro.
Have a good day.
I'ma flip it insane. Flames to your brain, so nuts then came. 5 seconds, all I had, man, I had to explain. Yo, I'm representing New York, Harlem. BX, but you can't guard 'em. Queens, BK, Charlotte. Yo, I'm representing New York, Harlem. BX, but you can't guard 'em. Queens, BK, Charlotte. New York, stand up for your borough, hands up. All my ladies in the front, let me see your man up. Your body representing is never bang up. And I gotta be your man, so we gotta gang up. Oh, New York City, them boys, man, them all about the money. New York City, let me see you stand up for your city. Yo, I'm representing New York, Harlem. BX, but you can't guard 'em. Queens, BK, Charlotte. Yo, I'm representing New York, Harlem.
Everybody know I show this family.
Representing
Representing this production.
BK, Charlotte.